Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your Dungeon Master tonight for Keep on the Borderlands, episode 24, The Orc Cave. How's it going, everybody?
Fantastic.
Hanging in.
Super well.
Man, it feels like we're home, right? Doesn't it?
Home at the
Back home again.
Borderlands.
Home on the
Down
Borderlands.
the days for lumberjack season to end.
Aren't we all?
I think you have 6 more days of lumberjacking, right?
I go until the 20th.
I lumberjack till the 23rd.
Oh.
We lumberjack with other lumberjacks till the 16th, but then we lumberjack solo for a little bit.
I wouldn't call those other ones other lumberjacks.
Oh, you're lumberjacks, but you're okay.
The trees, maybe. The trees.
Saplings?
You
Wish I
sleep
could
all
cut them
night,
down.
you work all day.
Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the YouTube chat. Welcome to the Twitch chat. This is Tabletop Bob. This is my Dungeons & Dragons 5e live play channel on YouTube and Twitch. And we're here for our old school 5e conversion of Keep on the Borderlands. If this is your first time here, well, I don't know what to tell you. We're episode 24, The Orc Cave. You probably are better off turning this off and going back to session 0 and then watching all 23 episodes and then catch back up before the end of this one so you could join us in the live chat. All right? Now, Keep on the Borderlands obviously culminated to this Caves of Chaos that we're in right now. We are at the Orc Cave. It's the, I want to say, Cave 2.5 for us because you dabbled in the Hobgoblin Cave. You definitely encountered the Goblin Cave, and now you're in the Orc Cave. So properly, maybe 2.5 caves, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes tonight. I know you were chatting. I was barely listening in back screen to you all as you rambled about maybe your plans. I don't know, dude.
No, we had no plans.
Okay, well, there you go.
We-
So,
I think we brought up planning
We ever
and
had
then
a
immediately
coalition.
changed the topic.
We planned
That's
to make plans and then failed to do so,
Yeah, exactly.
fair enough.
as per
Fair enough.
usual.
Hey, you guys
Now-
want to talk about what we want to do? Nah.
No, let's just do it.
No,
Yeah.
of course not.
Let's
But I
just
do have a
make
question.
Damn it.
I say we let the chat
Defenses.
decide.
Ooh, chat
Ooh.
decide.
Choose your own adventure style tonight.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's,
It's
that's
been
a
fun,
good
guys.
idea.
It's been
That's a good
fun.
idea.
There's
They're
no way they
gonna
can make
kill
worse
us.
decisions
No,
than we
you
do.
should totally, maybe not, do that as a one shot.
I vote the chat decides.
Every time there's a major decision to be made, you let chat decide.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great idea.
That is a lot of fun.
And then the players have to improv with that decision. They have to make it happen.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll do a one shot where it's very much community involved. I've seen some streams do that, and I don't know how it goes for the players, but will be no problem for the DM. Definitely no problem.
And then we have
for
to
the
do a
DM.
musical episode.
That's coming.
I've been working on that for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming. Actually, though, did you all know that Tabletop Bob has a Patreon? Did you know that?
I've heard that.
I've
I've
heard.
heard that.
Yeah.
Sounds
Well,
great.
Gonna shout out the newest Patreon member, Vegas Paladin, who's subscribed at the tier 3, which is the always on my mind Flayer
Oh, Paladin.
category. And what you get with that category is you get to chat with me once a month. You get to pick my brain. We meet on Zoom and we chat, and they get to actually incorporate something, a design of some sort. Could be monsters, could be an NPC, could be an item into the games. So we've chatted. We had our first chat, and listen, he had my ear, and he asked me to ask you all a question. All right, I got it. It's right here. All right, you ready for this?
let's go.
Oh no.
Let's go.
It seems that according to the Patreon, you all forgot about Zeb, because I believe Hieronymus was supposed to be doing something, sending money, having some sort of tribute, and we have yet seen that, and Zeb's been dead for like 6 episodes now, so
Has
what's
it been
going on
so
with
long
Zeb?
since we lost dear Zeb?
I don't think it's been sick.
Session
going
18
on?
is when we lost Zeb.
So it's
it
session
hasn't been
24.
six.
So what's going on with Zeb? Are you sending something to the family? Does anybody even remember him? Feel remorse? Because it seems like Hieronymus dropped the ball here. That's what we got. And this was done in a better, I think, more tactfully from their end. But I decided to phrase it this way.
I'm really disappointed. It's too soon. We can't talk about Zeb. I can't.
So
I just can't handle it.
I would like to say that I know the bright light of Hyperius is shining upon Zeb and his beautiful home that he's in now. I think I say a prayer for him every morning and dusk.
Anybody else?
I think Hieronymus is a short man of narrow focus, and once Zeb was dead, he was no longer within that line of focus.
Narrow focus. He's not that thoughtful.
A short man of narrow focus. That is the title for Hieronymus's autobiography. Hieronymus Bosch, short man of narrow focus.
Upon being reminded of the kids, Hieronymus was like, "Was there something I was supposed to do? I'm hungry. Where's my almonds?"
Well, ironically, Hieronymus sent the package to Zed.
Oh, it was mislabeled.
And it never arrived. It came back returned to sender.
We need a 3D printed miniature of Zeb that Chris will paint up. And
Yeah.
we will raffle off Zeb to some D&D enthusiast so he may live on.
I would do that.
Tabletop
That's a
games.
great idea. Yeah, well, I'll look
Let's do
and
that.
see how we could get that made up and get it to Chris. Yeah.
We'll write
You'll
Zeb
never
on the
afford.
base and
Personally responsible for the loss of Zeb.
he
That's
can
not
live on in some other game.
that's not even a hard thing to figure out. You can get a 3D a custom 3D file from Hero Forge for like
Yeah, Hero
Ooh,
Forge.
less
okay.
than $10.
I'm
Paint them up.
liking where this is going. I'm liking this a lot. I think
Yeah.
we will do that. Yeah. Well, now Chris,
Maybe-
they've commissioned you, so it's happening.
Maybe down the road we could do like the whole party, like the send off
Ooh.
when we're finally done.
That's kind of cool.
If you live.
a whole party as a I'll paint the whole thing. Yeah.
And the NPCs
That's
or just
kinda cool.
NPC box set.
Now,
Oh, I
in
love it.
fairness, I'm going to do a callback. The tokens that we have from Printable Heroes are pretty sharp. So everybody, printableheroes.com, that's where those tokens come from.
Yeah.
And they're originally, even before they were VTT tokens, they are printable miniatures with front and back art. It's a Patreon, very reasonably priced, hundreds of miniatures available the first instant you sign up, and strongly recommend Printable Heroes, printable miniatures, and VTT tokens.
Yeah, you turned me on to that when we started this campaign, and I've since then also become a patron of the printable miniatures, and I've printable heroes. I mean, and I've used them for everything now. They're fantastic, and actually, I put a link down below every stream to that page, so everyone can take a look. It's there now. It's been there.
We
So-
in my last face-to-face D&D campaign, which Bob, you played in
Yep.
off and on as a player.
Well,
Mike's
on
campaign-
until I was off and on, but yeah.
Okay. We
my
kind of
daughter.
overlapped, but
Yeah.
we used printable miniatures in that, and they were great. They're so cool, and they're painted. You don't have to worry. Obviously painted,
Obviously.
And,
printable.
and they look great, and they work super well. So if you want to try miniatures, if you don't want to spend a bunch of money and spend a lot of hours painting, spend like $3, $4, $5 and try out Printable Heroes.
Yeah, I agree. And not sponsored or anything, just love them. So
Yeah,
check
just
the
a
link
fan.
down below.
Just a big fan.
All right, cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. We'll make something happen, Chris. We'll figure it out. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so today we're gonna hop into Keep on the Borderlands. We're gonna do a real quick introduction to your characters, and when I say quick, real quick, we all know each other, and it's already 9, so I want to get going here. So let's go to Chris. We'll just do a zigzag around, and tell us who you're playing.
Hieronymus, he feels the power grow, and he is power high almost. He's ready to burn some orcs.
Nice. Let's jump over to Fritz.
Playing the party's druid, just leveled up to 4th level. Gonna try and keep rolling those flaming spheres and maybe bring out entanglement again. Bobby, should I roll for hit points? Are we gonna do that?
We
Yeah,
have
do
to,
that.
yes. We have to do that, yes.
Do that.
We'll do that. That's why I don't have your screens up right now, because all the
Yeah.
info's probably wrong. So we'll be modifying them for the next time. But yeah, we'll roll them in just a moment. Jeff?
All right.
But me?
Yes, you couldn't be. Then
I'm
who?
sorry. There's a thing going on at my house. Okay. Well, I'm Jeff. I'm playing Scuri, son of Skiggy, who is now actually a battle master fighter as well as a 1st level bard.
Woot.
So that's how I went with my 3rd level choice, which is my 4th level overall. So he's
Gotcha.
1-3 now.
Awesome. All right. And then we go down to Nate.
Howdy. I'm a human. I'm a paladin. I'm Barachelios. Big fan of Hyperius. May the light shine upon you all this evening. Let's get into it. Let's kill some orcs. I'm
Yeah.
hyped.
Let's do it.
I have a question. Does the bonus, the temporary bonus, get bigger now that you've leveled?
Indeed it does, my friends. Indeed it does. By 1 whole point.
Nice.
Unfortunately,
But
it
I
hasn't
wasn't
been a new day.
exactly. I haven't been able to give you more, so we are all at +6 temp.
Yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
Actually, I still have mine. Sorry.
Yeah, we walked into the cave. No one should have anything less than 6.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Tim.
What's up, everyone? I'm Eric Lavernus, playing a human trickery domain cleric. And I realized talking to some people this week that I am playing a cleric in all 3 D&D campaigns I'm in right now, so I'm being typecast as
Wow.
the moral high ground.
No, you are typecasting yourself.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
true, which is weird because I don't feel any moral scrupulations in my personal life, but apparently in D&D, I have a very firm backbone.
You're practically a priest.
Honestly, I'm halfway there.
Of
I'm printing up
London.
the certificate right now.
There you go.
It is
And John.
interesting. Yeah, Tim, there's like some therapy sessions there for you, bud. That's very interesting.
We'll put my parents on hold for a bit. We'll move to this.
Yeah, I am playing Sasori Sasu. I am the level 4 half elf rogue, and I've recently just seen some number of orcs. I don't know if I can count that high, but let's have some fun. Let's go, baby.
Let's do it. So last time we played, you were headed to the Orc Cave. Actually, you retreated from the Goblin Cave because there were seemingly dozens and dozens of monsters exiting their respective caves when you had a big battle with the goblins and made a lot of noise. The orcs were the ones in pursuit. They pursued you as far as they could. We did an awesome skill challenge. You were able to get away successfully, and you camped out on the road and waited till the next day to head back to the caves. You did not want to go back with your good friend Xander, who I guess he realized that you weren't as efficient or strategic, tactical, a bunch of other things that a group needs to be, apparently, according
Yeah,
to
that was
him.
the
Not me, according to
Howard.
Xander.
Excuse me.
Right, exactly. So he split. He took his acolytes and headed down the road, and you headed back to the caves. When you got to the caves, you snuck into the Orc Cave, and you tried to be a bit stealthier. I think you either had Tim's stealth bonuses, or you cast Pass Without Trace, one or the other, to make yourselves very stealthy. And you had Sasori go into the cave first. Sasori, you noticed a whole slew of heads, severed heads, humanoid heads, kind of in a checkered pattern on the wall. That's like the nice little welcome entryway into the Orc Cave. And then the rest of the group followed in to see the whole banquet, this, I guess, brunch that the orcs are having, nice champagne brunch. And there's maybe 30 or so orcs congregated. At the head of the table is some sort of leader, definitely a cut above the rest of the orcs, and he's commanding the room. It's loud in there, boisterous, as well as smells of food. And then you had a room to the north and a room to the east. However, those rooms were empty, or are they? As you approached the northern room, you heard footsteps coming, and John, I think you saw 4 orcs headed your way. Is that the case? Did I leave anything out? I think that's pretty much it.
I saw the orcs. They
Yeah.
were kind of talking about warning the others of.
Yes.
We weren't sure if we had been seen or if they were talking about Xander's crew, but there was clearly some idea that there was someone intruding, and these 4 orcs were getting geared up, and we're going to tell the rest of them. So I felt it
Sounds-
pertinent to attack.
It sounds right, yes. I'm going to, yeah, we're going to switch over to the roll 20 straight away. And just so
Health.
everybody, sorry, go ahead, Nate.
Oh, just
We have to roll our
health.
die, no?
Rolling our health.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, we gotta roll our hit points.
Let's do that. I'll
It's
switch
always
to roll
fun.
20. Switch to roll 20 here. And let's do it. Let's get these rolls going. Let's start with, we'll go around the horn here. Jeff, Tim, Nate, Fritz, Chris, John. So, Jeff, roll us your hit dice.
Okay, I'm
Tell
just
us your
gonna type in
totals.
roll 1d10.
Sure.
Go, Jeff. Oh no!
Yeah, like
God!
Just a reminder, we are using a rather modified homebrew rule set.
Unforgiving.
We call it the hardcore mode, tabletop Bob version. So we are not re-rolling our hit dice, and Jeff rolled a 1.
Oh my God!
Hardcore parkour.
hot start.
You hate to see it, right, Tim? You hate to see it.
Gosh.
Okay.
That's
All
right. I
right.
don't have to roll. I'm still level 3, baby.
Oh, that's right, Tim. You didn't level up. That's right.
I'm not leveled up for a while. I'm only halfway
Okay.
through.
Nate's
Oh
up
my
next.
God. Okay.
Alright, Josh. Alright, Scory. I got you, laddie. That's more of
I'm glad
yours.
someone does.
Hey!
Alright, 7. Heck yeah, above half. Let's do it.
Solid.
I'm up
That's a solid
to
roll.
28, Bob.
Up to 28.
Heck yeah.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Let's go with Fritz.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
Takes me up to
That's a
19.
5. Nice. You had a bad roll or two.
Yeah, the last 2 were just like 1s and 2s. I had to
Right.
blank it out.
Okay. All right. Now we go to Chris.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Jeez.
I'll take it.
That's
This
not bad.
guy.
That is not bad.
I mean, on your D6s, I think you have the second most right now.
Yeah, for sure.
What are you up to?
32.
Are you kidding?
Wait,
A
what?
wizard. He has a high con. He
I
does have a
thought-
high con.
I hate you.
Yeah. He's higher than everybody. He's
Remember, he
He's a
literally
lead
is
cannon.
just. Remember, he's just intelligence and con. That's literally all he is.
That's all
Everyone
we
else
got.
is adding their constitution, right? Just so we're getting on this.
Oh, you have to add your constitution. Yeah.
yeah, so I
It's a
get the
bonus.
big 3 points.
Yes, that's big. 3 is a big con. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
big con.
I have 1, but okay. Thanks.
Yes.
got no
3 is a
con.
big
One,
con.
John.
Yeah. And John, you're last. Go ahead.
Let's go. It's my D8 plus 1. What do we got?
Hit that 8. Come on, hit that 8.
Love it. There you go.
Money, big money, big money.
Oh, I sent it just to our DM. I think we should keep that though, Bob.
Let me see if it's
Oh.
true. You want to keep it?
Well, I mean, I want to be honest with the folks.
Okay. Everybody,
I rolled
I'm
a
just gonna.
2. I don't know what you want me to
yeah.
say.
Oh,
He rolled a 2 on a
I,
D8.
I clicked the die. I don't know why it came out just to DM. I am sorry, but
John,
okay.
I think we should actually re-roll for fairness. And we were not privy to that.
oh, you didn't get to see it?
I saw it, but you rolled it again just to me, John.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Why is it? That's not. Because it's freaking double clicked on the GM. I see now.
Yes,
Sorry.
you had it set on 2 GM. Yeah. All right, there it is. It's a 2.
Look at
That's
that.
what I'm
Oh,
saying.
it's fate. I love roll 20.
I love fate.
It always works out well for me. So that's going to be 3. So that's going to bring me to a total of 26, which,
Me
quite
too.
frankly, ain't
It's
bad.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've had some
Cheers.
good rolls.
It's
Ain't bad.
fine.
Scory, what's
Yeah.
your total up to?
26.
All right, I'm at 28.
With a perfect dead average, it should be a 29.
So I've got
Okay.
the lowest.
Yeah.
I'm
You would
slightly
definitely
below
have the
average.
lowest, Fritz. Because
I
you
got
rolled a
the
2, I think, and then a 3 for your
Yeah,
third level.
and no con bonus. So I'm just
Yeah, you have
I'm
no
hurting.
con. That's the problem with you. Yeah.
Hieronymus has cut the
That's the
sleeves
problem.
off his robe to
Don't
expose
come.
the guns.
Wait, what do you do?
He cuts the sleeves off his robe to expose the gun show.
Ah.
He's just beefcake.
Gosh, the sun is not out.
I don't understand, Hieronymus. I'm waiting for the gun show, but I don't see anything.
You didn't buy tickets. That's the problem.
Dude,
Ah,
that
gotta
needs
get
to,
tickets.
that needs to be a
Concealed
miniature.
carry.
Little bare-chested gnome.
By the way, so I think I mentioned this to all of you. For the people who are watching, you're gonna get the new player screen. So I tried this out last week in the one-shot Lost Things, which you should all check out. That's on my channel. It's the pinned video on YouTube right now. You should check it out. It's a cool one-shot from Esper the Bard called Esoteric Encounters, and we ran the Lost Things one. And it's great, but I tried out player view. So now I'm just streaming a player view, and I've got my own DM view on Roll20, and so it's a little bit of back and forth, but to be honest, I think it leaves for a better show. You're seeing what the players are seeing, and all the things that are behind the scenes you won't be privy to. So I think it's probably best for the viewer. So we're going to try it this way. If I'm a bit slow going back and forth, please forgive me. Don't unsubscribe. That'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, but I can see what I can see. We got a problem.
There you go. All right. So here we go. We're here in the Orc Cave. And Mohag and Show Rembo. Oh, so here's the problem. Okay, yeah, just realized it. Show Rembo and everybody, I can only control them when I'm in the GM view. So I'll move them now. Okay. All right. So you hear the orcs coming towards you. John, you peer around the corner, and you see the orcs that were talking about informing the rest that there were intruders headed your way. What do you guys do?
Can I take an action right now?
We're not in combat, so if you'd like to do something, yeah,
I just want to put up my mage armor, that's all.
you can do it. Cast that spell. Anybody else?
Flaming sphere or hold it? Or are you guys thinking tangle?
Oh boy, hold on.
We gotta quickly and silently kill these guys, because otherwise
Yeah.
we're.
Well, you guys who are on that side of the group better get on that, because I'm just sitting here looking at
Is this not you? Yeah, you're like near here.
16, 17,
I'm gonna try and shoot.
I'm
one
going to
with-
immediately throw a bless out on Scory, myself, and Sasori.
Guys, how do I make the spell affect itself on my screen here? How do I get the mage armor to work?
I don't think it's something that you actually.
on D&D Beyond, you can literally modify your AC, but it won't like automatically do that.
Click on it, and then it'll come up on the right hand side. Do customize, and then throw it up. But honestly, you should just remember. You should just.
All right, yeah, I'll just remember
Yeah.
it then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Scory, Sasori, and me all just got bless. Actually, yeah. Yep, I'm doing that.
I'm gonna shoot one of the guys right in the front with the crossbow, because that's the silentest thing I have.
Yeah.
If only we could.
That's
cast
true.
silence.
By the way, you do have some biscuits from Show Rembo, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna throw a biscuit at them. That's not deadly.
Oh
we
no,
all have
no.
temporary hit points already from me.
It'll
Yeah.
just-
Yes, but you
distract
do
them.
have them. Okay, good.
I go, oh, biscuits, yum.
It'll be just like in Harry Potter when Crabbe and Goyle find the
Is
floating
it
cupcakes.
is it silence level 2 divine spell?
Nation?
Not for me. It's not.
Well, it's
It's a second level spell, but
It's not in my.
I know it's
kit
a
right now.
bard. Bards have it, but
Bard,
I think
Cleric,
another class
Ranger, yeah.
does. Bard, Cleric, Ranger. If only we had someone that could cast that spell.
I can do a lot of things. I just don't have silence in my kit right now, unfortunately.
I thought you cast Pass Without Trace on all of us last time and gave John a special, or
I do.
Sasori rather.
Everyone except for Sasori should have a +10 to their stealth, and John
Right,
has
nice.
advantage on stealth checks from Blessings of the Trickster.
Right.
The orcs don't.
Nice.
The orcs don't seem to notice you right now as they're walking down the hall, but if they turn the corner, there's nowhere to hide, right? You're silent and you're out of sight, so they definitely don't know that you're there.
I will turn to Scory and Sasori and say, one each, right away.
Well, I got
Run
two-
and take them down.
Hey, there's 35 of them in there.
Okay.
35 that
We
I
could
can see.
Turn and run.
If
We
you
can do
can't,
this.
if you can't kill them, run.
Yeah, I kind of shrug at him and say, no, might as well.
Okay, I'm not. If we're where our tokens are, there's a wall of people between me and them. So this is going to be up to Sasori and Eric.
You can pass through people, but yeah, still, I'm gonna.
I've got my crossbow ready. I'm ready to shoot.
Yeah, so I'm turning the corner and saying, "Hello, I've been waiting for you." And I'm gonna move this far
Hello there.
and not provoke an opportunity attack, but to also move further into the area that I already scouted out. And I'm going to attack. Which one of them?
So I've got to just double check and see
I'm gonna attack this one.
if I can. So your lighting is working. I'm seeing different people's lighting, but not Sasori. Let me see if I can.
I mean, I can show you. Mine is.
Oh no,
pretty-
I see. You see the player screen. See how you went out of view.
Mine, yeah,
Oh yeah.
player screen looks just like mine.
Player screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit all players to just give view here now. I know this might affect your screen a little bit, but I want to see if it affects the site on.
I can't.
Bobby, I'm back in the cave. I don't even see.
Yes,
what you
we
guys
are
see.
in the cave. Yes.
No, I'm saying like in the little room. I'm in a
Yes, you're right
different
there.
screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
you're
right here now.
go north on the map.
Oh, you're on other tokens.
You're,
that
you're
are-
on the
very
goblin location.
You gotta zoom
Yes.
like way
So,
out and zoom way
northeast.
back in.
Yeah, we're in the north. If you go due north from the goblin
All
map,
right,
you get
I
it.
see it. I see it. Perfect.
Wait. You know what I just thought of? And shoot, it's too late. I wonder if there is some stuff in that room of tons and tons of orcs that like a chandelier sitting over, an arsenal of gunpowder, or
Gunpowder or
something that
Flaming
we
oil
could-
or something would be handy.
Yeah, you know what I
Like,
mean.
says Harry
Something.
Potter. Come on.
Well, we gotta take out these four, so let's focus on these guys.
Sure, I was just saying. Okay. I feel like that's worth a look and wasn't totally
I-
ridiculous.
Hieronymus like, you're
It
not.
wasn't.
You're not
It-
stupid.
It was very accurate.
Slow down that guy, Fox. Let's
You're
just
not
relax.
as stupid as you look.
Dang it. I'll
You
remember
look
the 5th of
stupider than you
November.
are. All right, can I attack this person?
You can. They. I'm just having a hard time figuring out why we can't see you.
This seems
Because
like a
I
good
rolled-
time for
Because he rolled a
conversation.
36 for stealth. That's
Thank
fine.
you, Jeff. Yes, I rolled so well on stealth. Nobody
That's
can see.
probably it. Yeah.
He's literally escaped the DM's view.
Watch the last episode. I know what your last stealth roll was.
Actually, what was it? I didn't forget. It was pretty good.
36.
36.
My
That's-
thought
damn.
process while we're figuring this out with the view thing is that if we kill one of these orcs, I can disguise self as one of the orcs, sneak in there as an orc
I like it.
if we need to.
I like that.
Jeez.
And if there's not gunpowder just hanging around, I can go, kick some up somewhere.
I would say that idea just triples our chance of surviving this. So we go from having a 2% chance of surviving to a 6% chance.
Hey, that's
So I'm feeling good about this plan.
What I think you need to do is disguise yourself and point out the front of the cave and be like, they went that way.
I can do that.
Don't pay attention to these guys standing here with me.
Yeah, we'll have you back on a corner, and I'll come around the
we
corner.
could,
They're the okay humans.
I don't know if you could see me pointing, but we could sneak into this area and have Eric Lavernus pull that shenanigans.
Or let's just try to
Well,
kill them as quickly
it's
as possible.
happening.
Doesn't matter.
It's happening. So, Sasori's there. He's ready to attack, and I'm just going back to the GM view. I I guess I gotta figure out the tokens. I thought that all of them would be visible from my player view. For some reason, only about 3 or 4 of you were. So like John's token escaped the light, you know. So I'm gonna put the GM view back. I switch our cameras so you don't see it, and then yeah. So we're gonna go back to traditional way. I'll figure it out. Little kinks with the player view, but it worked on Wednesday. So I'm gonna make sure all the tokens are visible, and then we'll test it out again for next time. All right. So John, make your attack here, and I'm gonna give you advantage because you have surprised them, and everyone will act on a surprise roll. We'll do initiative, obviously, after this. But the surprise round, you can all attack, and then we'll see what happens. Oh my god.
There you go.
Hey, I
5.
got one.
Nice.
That's a
All right.
critical roll.
We don't say critical roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a critical hit.
Yeah, Bobby will get a strike.
No, this is definitely the most watched D&D on Thursday night right now, for sure.
At least in
Oh.
Bob's family, it is.
It's interesting. It auto rolled my sneak attack. I'm still
it was-
kind of more of a big Roll20 fan. I gotta admit than D&D Beyond, but I'm learning. So those of you at home, if you have any advice, but there you go. So that's gonna be sneak attack and crit.
Yep, so it's looking like 11 and 9, so 20 damage. Which
Yeah.
orc did you attack?
Last
The
one.
last
I
one.
want to divert their gaze further into the cave, away from my friends.
Gotcha. So you sneak up alongside through the shadows silently, and you make your presence known as you slit the throat of that the last orc. And now they are aware of you, obviously, but this is a surprise round, so we're going to go through the rest of the group as you saw them coming.
Do it.
Nate, if you'd like to, we'll just go in order of who's closest for the surprise round, then we'll roll initiative if necessary. Nate,
Wait,
Eric.
that's not all of my. That's not everything I get to do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
That
thought
was
you
just
said you were
my
done.
action and
Never
my
mind.
my reaction. No, that was my.
Just
Wait,
your
now
move and your action.
Yeah,
You technically have
I got your
bonus
bonus
I
action.
still get to use my bonus.
Sure.
You
Go for it.
also do have bless on you, John.
I do. I didn't need it on that one.
Nope.
No, you did not.
But just for the next one.
Yep.
Go
So
for it.
now I'm going to attack the next person in succession with my offhand dagger. Do I still have? I definitely don't still have advantage for stealth, do I?
It's a great question.
I like a little
I
1-2.
think you do.
Blessings of the Trickster says you can touch a willing creature with self advantage on stealth checks for 1 hour until you use this feature again. So by my touch, he definitely does. I don't know about sneak attacks though, but he definitely has advantage on the stealth from me.
Well, Bob gave that to me, I guess,
That's,
because I
don't
rolled
think
so
that's the
well.
question.
So obviously, let's see here. Bring up D&D Beyond here because there's some weird things when it comes to initiative and if you're not seen. So I'm just gonna make sure I have it correctly. But I believe in a surprise round you may only get 1 attack, or it's not even called a surprise round. It might just be like the first round of combat if somebody didn't know you were there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't know that they call
Yeah,
it
that makes
that.
sense.
I'll look that up. But what were you thinking of doing, John? Just another attack?
Yeah, dagger attack to this person, second in the row.
Yeah.
I just
So
want to know if I should roll it with advantage or not.
right. So the DM would determine who might be surprised. In this case, I'm suggesting those orcs are surprised and you are not. And then if you're surprised, you can't move or take an action on your first turn of combat, and you can't take a reaction until that turn ends. A member of a group can be surprised even if the other members aren't. In this case, since all of your rolls for the stealth checks were so high, none of you were noticed, so you're all in the first round, and they are all surprised. Let's see. I don't think that might be it. That might literally be it.
It doesn't mention action economy or turns or anything.
So I don't really I'm not arguing one way or the other. I just want to know what's the right thing.
Oh,
Or what you-
that's what I want to do. I know you're not arguing,
Yeah.
but I want to make sure I'm doing it right.
Well, sometimes,
So-
sorry. I often argue, so sometimes
It's just the natural sound of your tone, John.
That's how I
technically-
perceive it.
Technically, we should all roll initiative. So let's just do that. We'll say, John, you can go first, though, because you were the one initiating this.
Okay. I do have a nice +5 to initiative, so
It's fine. We'll just put you first, and then the rest of everybody else will go at their number.
So Am I going to, or am I not going to attack with advantage for my offhand attack?
I'm gonna find out.
Okay, I'll be.
I
In the
don't think you
meantime.
would, because we're using basically stealth checks here. So the stealth is gone once you come out of your hiding, right? Like you reveal yourself to attack, and so you would not get it on the second attack.
Right.
Perfect.
And I have not looked at the chat yet, so I'm assuming that there's quite a bit of people saying what I should have done. So if that's the case, I'll look at the chat in a second. Okay, so I've got
Tim
Sorry.
has the Michael Keaton ability. I'm not sure what that means, but
If you say
I
his
kinda
name
like
3
it.
times, he appears.
Is it 21 going to hit? That's
It's
like
multiplicity.
yes, it will hit. Yeah.
It's a copy of a copy.
Well, that's how we ended up with
That's just-
Sorry.
Just 7. No,
Just 7.
no
Yep,
sneak attack.
gotcha. All right, so I've got Hieronymus at 11. I've got Barrack at 13. I've got Scory at
It was multiplicity.
9.
Scory at. Oh, I haven't seen you yet. So I have Eric at 8.
Yep.
And who's at 9 there? Scory.
Sorry.
And Uhla at what's your total? Plus 1,
7.
right?
7.
7.
Wait a sec.
Okay, so I've got
Is
Sasori.
initiative a
Barrack.
skill check
No.
or a?
An ability check? Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
ability check.
Yeah, but it's not a saving. Never mind. We're good.
it's an ability
Alright.
check. So
You get your abilities modifier, but you don't get your proficiency,
I was wondering about bless.
which is weird, really. Come to
it
think
counts
of
as an ability check. So you
Yeah.
could any bonus that gives you something to ability checks you could use, but if it's like blesses attacks and saving throws.
it.
So Sasori is going first, Barrack, Hieronymus, Scory, Eric, and Uhla. And then Mohag and Shoremba will go last. Let's go to Barrack next, as this last
All right.
second orc took 7 damage.
Excellent. I raise my warhammer and get ready to charge in, shouting Hyperius. But then
Shouting?
I remember
Shouting.
where we're at, and I say,
Right.
"For the light of Hyperius."
at.
And I sprint in and try and thwack this this guy on his head, on his noggin. Yes, like a hammer right to like a kerplunk type situation. And how many dice we rolling here? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
It's looking
Yeah.
like a natural 1, Bob, on that bad boy.
Ooh, yeah, I see that.
Um,
It looks like you just rolled damage, if I'm not
Yeah, I
mistaken.
don't see any D20s.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right.
You just
you know, I just
This is
thought
the-
I would hit. You know.
This is the high quality you get from Tabletop Bob.
Yo, we
There we
just
go.
changed to D&D Beyond.
We got a
I'm not a
16.
fan.
We got a 16.
that's better.
But we got an 18 really, with my bless.
Those, yes, an 18 will hit, and it'll do
All right,
4 bludgeoning
and,
damage.
My damage is gonna be 7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, so
as
we're
I
not
bring
using
that.
we're not using the 4. Gotcha.
Wait,
What?
I thought the 4 was a 1d8, Bob.
Oh, it's not your
Oh.
Warhammer damage?
Oh, we could use the 4. Yeah. No, you're totally right.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. 4 bludgeoning damage. That's fair.
He's-
But
That's
this
fair.
is hardcore.
I see what you're saying. No, that makes sense. That's legit. Dig it.
And your second
Uh,
attack?
I
Oh, no,
just
you don't get it.
kerplunk.
You don't get a second attack.
No. I've just got a shield in my offhand, and I knocked him on the noggin.
You
Hardcore
knocked him
means
on the
every
noggin.
third roll is automatically a 1.
Third roll? What's that?
So hardcore means automatically every third roll is a 1. That's how you know it's hardcore.
I don't know about that.
How did
But
you
we'll see.
how did you program that into D&D Beyond? Because you've done a really good job of it.
If only I had that power.
Magic
Let's-
of hackery.
Let's go to, let's see, here's next. Barrack went Hieronymus.
Hieronymus is gonna step up here. There's 2 left, or
Indeed.
I thought there was 4. No.
Just 2.
All right, so he's
There's
gonna
Only 3 here.
he's gonna hit the one that was already damaged with his firebolt. And no, he is not.
Total of 13?
Oh, that was a 7. Yeah, 13.
I see 13. That's a hit.
I thought I rolled a 1. Okay. And and then firebolt.
There's your one.
3 damage
There's 3 damage.
to the one that Barrack and Sasori just hit.
Yep.
Okay. Still up. Anything else from you?
That is all.
All right. Scory.
What about Eric?
I believe Eric is at 8 and you're at 9.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on regular initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking we were going in order of who was closest.
Yeah, but then, Dungeons and Dragons 5e told me I have to make you roll initiative, so.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I don't know what's going on back there, but I can tell it's bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go. That's two spaces. I go one more to where I can see. Oh, that's an orc right there. I would have seen that orc when I was here.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
I thought that was okay because
No
of
worries.
the one of dynamic lighting. I thought that was the sorry. Okay, fine. I'll come to there. I'll hit him. I don't know what else to do.
What are you swinging with?
So I've got my shield and my battle axe. And I'm sure that's going to miss. 11.
It does, yeah.
Got a D4.
You're blessed.
Oh, I get. Yeah. Well, we can try that.
Let's pray. That'll
13?
That'll convert. That'll be a hit.
Oh,
Yes!
super. Thank you for the blessing.
You got you, buddy.
Hashtag blessed. Comment down below.
Fortunately, that was a one-handed hit, so it's 8 points.
8 points.
the-
Nice. That was a good shot.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else from you? Bonus actions or?
No, I don't think I have a bonus action. I want to keep my not yet. Nope. No,
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Let me see. Do I want to? No, I'll sit on my bonus actions. No bonus
Eric is on now, and Uhla's on deck.
I'm gonna try and shoot with my crossbow,
Patang.
my light crossbow. Let's see if this works at all.
Oh,
Oh
does it?
boy.
Cool.
Baby.
And the hot rolls with the crit. That'll be a total of 3 piercing damage. So they got right in the front.
Wait now. Did that actually? I did roll it right. That's ridiculous. You
But
just
it's-
crit and did 3 damage.
Is your dexterity -1?
It is.
God.
That's why.
Yeah, no, I'm the worst at dexterity.
You actually heal him when you attack.
Dude, you should have just farted in their direction. It would have been more distracting and useful.
I shoot him with like IVs and syringes. He's actually great.
So both of these orcs
I
have been.
like the idea of a guy with a -1 dexterity bonus shooting a crossbow from right behind my head, and a guy who's standing 3 feet from me.
And I hit him perfectly in the eye, but it's like a
That's
spitball instead of a crossbow.
Actually great. That's actually great. Yes.
I did the whole tuck and roll and everything. It just didn't work out the way we
The one thing about this is you're bad.
It's like Han Solo when he's shooting at
And just
the
look, if you
Sarlacc.
miss, trace the line.
Yeah.
It's going straight to Sasori if he misses.
Yeah, it's like Han Solo shooting at the Sarlacc. I thought you were blind. I can see now. By the way, Chris from Long Island says that may be a Guinness record for the lowest hit points on a critical hit.
Oh, Chris, that's awesome.
Chris from Long Island. Thank you, Chris.
You
Yeah,
have not
so-
seen me play Descent to Avernus, where I only got ones playing my warlock.
I told you it's hardcore, baby. Every roll's a 1.
Every roll's a 1.
Hardcore D&D. Let's go.
Eric, anything else from you, or is that
No, that's-
that your
I-
grand? That's your
I'll
grand
just take
turn.
a rock in anger.
Okay.
My bonus action.
You probably feel great about that shot.
I feel great. I just wish it did more damage.
Yeah.
You feel great. You didn't hit me.
We all feel great.
Fritz, you're up with
That
Uhla.
could have come out so much worse.
I killed 1.5 of these people. Can someone do something?
No.
Only counts
Actually-
as one.
Scory, you did wonderfully.
I hit.
Okay.
You did hit. You did 7? No, you did 4. Right?
Did 4. That is about my extent at this point.
Fritz is up with Uhla, and then we go to the NPCs.
All right. So we've got all those orcs down there to the left, right? And they're gonna
Oh,
start
yeah.
pouring out.
The banquet. The banquet.
I
They're-
can count 35.
They're aware of us. They're aware of us. So I'm gonna throw entangle.
Just be clear. you can look at them. They are loud, boisterous. They are having their champagne brunch. They do not seem to notice you.
They don't.
No.
Right.
In fact, I just well, I don't need to tell you things, but I just
No.
wanted to check if they're aware of you, and they're not.
I guess I gotta make a decision, right? So we'll throw Oh man, see, I don't want to metagame it here and ask the party what to do. So if they don't look like they're aware, then I will move back around this way and just kind of hang out, try to move around the corner. I'll wait. If they become aware, then next round I'll throw Entangle on them.
Oh, so you're hiding is what you're doing.
Ready to action?
Yes, he's ready
But I-
Entangle, he said.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready Entangle. So if they start pouring out, I'll throw it there
You'll throw it in the hallway, like right
in the
here.
hallway.
Right. Here?
Right.
Okay.
But no need to draw their attention right now.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good.
Oh,
And then we go to the top of the order here. So I'm going to roll initiative for the orcs. They are going to be slotted in. And we're going to go to Sasori. Oh, yeah,
What
Sasori.
What about our
Roll
NPCs?
give me initiative for you. Yeah, go ahead.
Like I never technically rolled.
Yeah, give me an initiative. We'll put you in where you get.
No advantage.
Nope. But a 20 it is. And you're going first.
Do
Awesome.
we want to do our NPCs too? Rochambeau.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Did you say
No worries.
Rochambeau?
Yes.
Rochambeau, let's go.
Rochambeau.
Rochambeau
Rembo.
and Pot.
Our dear French commander in this fight against the British.
Show Rembo's going to
For
come
your
up.
history buffs.
Spoken like a real logger. You're a lumberjack, my friend.
This lumberjack's gonna know her stuff.
We're faking.
Alrighty.
We're fake.
Show Rembo is going to connect with his improvised weapon and do a point of damage with the frying pan, bludgeoning to this orc.
Me and
My
Joe do the
dude.
same damage, and I roll a crit.
No, you did 1.
Yeah,
You did 3.
I'm doing bigger damage than Joe Rembo.
Is it a 1d4? Is that his
It's a improvised weapon, so it's 1
1d4.
plus his strength, I believe, right? Oh, no, you're right. It's like a 1d4. You're right. I should
think
roll it,
so.
yes. He rolled a 2. He got 2 damage.
1d4 plus strength?
That's my man.
You're making me feel bad.
He's still not as much as your crit, but the pan, the pan's a different type of pain. Your bolt went into like a shoulder. This is like a kneecap. Patang. And he comes in right up to Scory, and he says to you, make sure you keep my biscuits close. They could come in handy at a time of need.
Good advice, lad.
I'll pat my chest and say, "Right here, lad."
Nice. He nods to you in affirmation here. He's happy that everyone really loves his biscuits. Mohag. Mohag's got his axe out. He's getting ready to maybe even rage, and then he looks as Uhla turns the corner, and he will follow Uhla. And he says,
Oh my gosh.
Smart
he
man.
gets right next to you, Fritz. He gets right on the other side on the bed that you're right next to, and he lays on the bed and he says, "Are we just hiding out in here?"
I'm gonna kill this guy myself.
I know.
I'll protect
It's
you
gonna happen.
if you need
I-
me to. You're like
guy's
peering
done,
around
man.
the corner, getting ready to throw Entangle, but he doesn't know that, so he comes around and he says, "I can protect you if you're scared."
Try to put the moves on.
What is
let's
Uhla?
go. He's flirting with Uhla.
Tell him to let
Uhla
down
have
that
to
hair.
say? Cold shoulder.
He'll pull the little pin out and his hair just flops down.
The bun.
Yeah, he pulls
Like
the bun
there's-
out
Mysteriously, there's a breeze blowing.
through the cave. Yeah. So it is what it is. It's a whippoorwill wind here. All right, so we go to the top of the order here. Sasori, you're up next.
That was nice and quick. Right, I'm back. I'm gonna continue to finish the person I started attacking. Let's kill him this time. Oh, come on, go away. I really do not like. I'm going to stop complaining, or I'm going to try to stop complaining about D&D.
We're gonna
Never
lose
heard that before.
viewers if you stop complaining.
All right. So
Guess what you got, John?
A bless, which is a D4, which is going to be real rough.
Tight.
4.
It's no longer rolling to the GM layer. I got that much. Hey,
Oh!
12.
12.
12 does not hit.
I don't know exactly what their AC is now.
That's the break point.
All right. Offhand.
Watch him nail this one. No!
I just want
Yes!
to Nope.
That's going to add up. Oh, you don't get the plus.
I used it already. Yeah, I might.
No, you get to use it.
You
as
get
far as I
less
know.
on every attack.
Yeah, you can use it again and again. Yeah,
Sorry.
Okay, so roll it.
gotcha.
There you
Hey.
go. Nice shot,
14.
Lefty. We're changing your name to the Lefty.
Lefty.
I am lefty.
Oh, nice. So
Okay,
right.
well then righty.
14 works.
Yep. What do you got?
Southpaw.
Nice. 12 damage.
That's gonna kill the second orc.
I look over to my friends. My free action. I say, "Does anyone else want to do anything?"
I'm coming.
Attack? Did you get the sneak attack on that?
Yeah, because Nate is
Yeah,
next to him. Well, either way, he gets it pretty much in every scenario
That's the
because it's
first hit.
swashbuckler. But
Yeah. Well, yeah. Whenever I hit, I
yeah,
get the opportunity.
once
to use.
per turn, so he can use it on the bonus. Yeah,
I can't do it twice though.
right.
It is
That's
rolling every time though.
Your
and I
sneak
wanna turn
attack
that off.
is like having my
Smite.
divine smite just on every attack.
Did you say
it's
divine? Did you say divine?
unreal. You know what? Yeah, whose turn is it, Bob?
Yours.
but-
Yours. It's
I do
your
want to turn that off though. I will try to figure it out. I promise, chat.
It is your turn.
Awesome. Time for that divine smite. All right. I will say I'll try to be as good as you one day, Sasori. As I turn and swing my warhammer at that last one there.
There you go.
For an 18.
Hmm.
I don't. There's no sense in me rolling the d4. I think, but
I don't think there's a need to roll anything. The orc is dead.
and 8 bludgeoning damage as I thwack him. And I turn to Sasori and say, "May the light of Hyperius be on you." And wink.
As soon as they all die, I look around for Xander to tell him like, I got 2, and then I realize he's not here, and I'm very sad.
You might be
That
the
makes
only one.
of us.
Yeah. You might be the only one.
I just wanted to beat him in the Who Killed More People competition. That's all I care about.
Well, now you're definitely gonna win.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
So
hollow
Let's go
Bob,
search that room for some.
I was gonna say with the rest of my
ordnance.
turn, I'm gonna move 30 feet to the right.
well, the combat is over at this point.
Oh.
So yes, you can maneuver into that room. Uhla, you hear your friends, or you see maybe Sho Rembo or Eric, kind of wave to you and say that the threat has been neutralized. You still hear the boisterous chants and drinking going on in the other room. The orcs are feasting, and so they seem to be none the wiser.
I
by
will
the way,
drag one body into that room and attempt to hide it.
you read my mind. Definitely dragging a body.
I'll grab one too if that sounds like a good plan.
Let's do some old school Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid work here.
Permanent dumpster.
Is there a barrel I can hide it under?
Dead end.
Maybe under a mattress or
Yeah.
something.
Cardboard box.
Cardboard box, anyone?
There are crates. Yeah, I can
A hole
describe
in the
this
wall.
room to you.
Stuff them all down the loo.
I mean, yeah.
All right, let's search. So we're looking for anything that can help us in mass quantity, like flaming oil or
Gunpowder.
Hand grenades.
gunpowder.
Well, they're searching. Can I kind of stay near
Frag
this front
grenades.
entrance? Keep an eye on the banquet hall and make sure no one's meandering our way.
I'll go down
Yeah.
here and search this room.
Yeah, I'm gonna, Bobby. I'm gonna stay where I am and just keep an eye out, and I'll hit entanglement if they start coming out.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Let's
Let
drag
me,
the bodies over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide them out of any visible sight.
We don't want
under a
someone
mattress.
standing here to see them.
If they come there, we got bigger problems than
Thank you.
those dead orcs.
Well,
Yeah.
regardless, are they not like in barrels and under
Yeah,
baskets?
I'm hiding them out of visible sight if I can, Bob.
Okay, I'll move the bodies off the map.
So
Oh wow, you're good at that.
So,
Bob, this right here has this weird vibe to it. I
Yep.
want to look at this thing.
yeah, I'll describe that to you. So, a couple things here. When you clear the room and you look around, you can see that this is definitely some sort of a storage room, maybe even guard post where you had these guards resting. And this area, this little alcove here, this little divot in the wall, has a small chair or maybe even a stool seated there. And if you kind of look in and inspect it and you get to about here, you can see that there's a tiny little hole that looks as though, as you look through, Uhla, when you're walking back to the group, you can see Barrick's head in the checkered pattern of humanoid heads in the recessed wall here.
Okay, so it's like a spy thing.
Correct.
I'll say boo. Very, very whispered.
Oh, hold on.
Don't want to scare her. Definitely don't do it to Mohag.
Yeah.
He'll jump through the ceiling.
Mohag's right behind you, Uhla. He says, "Are you scared? Is everything okay?"
Just gonna ignore this guy. What's his charisma? Actually, might be persuasive.
He's got a good charisma, if I'm not mistaken.
good
No, he
charisma?
I
doesn't.
say,
He doesn't.
we'll
doesn't?
cut your hair.
No bonus for the hair.
Well, I should give him a bonus. He's a charisma of 10. So an average charisma, yeah.
Yeah.
When he lets the man bun down, it goes up to a 12.
He gets advantage.
That's up to Uhla. I don't know. Does Uhla like
I
this?
don't know.
I don't know.
Just gonna ignore him.
Okay.
We gotta kill some orcs.
So the
Bob,
two
can
rooms.
we search these rooms and is
Yeah.
there anything worth
Yeah, let me-
finding or
Yeah, let me give you the description for each room. So the room that you're in, Nate and Sasori, Hieronymus, not Hieronymus, excuse me, Scory, Sasori, and Barrack. The room you're in is a 20-foot square cavern. There are several straw pallets that line the floor, while pegs crudely adorn the walls holding shabby clothing. It's actually a very similar description to the one that we had down below here. These rooms seem to be guard rooms. They're meant for those on duty to just kind of take a quick rest or be close to the entranceway and monitor. And there are about, give me a D8, Nate.
5?
There's about 5 gold pieces worth of coin. There's clothing, but most of it is either worthless, ruined, or does not fit you. It's probably what the orcs were wearing. And the orcs themselves were carrying... I'll tell you what they had on them. They had a javelin, a great axe, and hide armor. So that's up to you, if you want to take anything.
But I don't think we're taking anything right now.
Chris, give me a D8 for your room.
3.
3 gold pieces.
Looks like 1 gold piece a person. If we include Mohag.
Fuck him.
Pretty sure I'm gonna mug and murder Mohag, or push him into the next battle if he doesn't step it up.
I'm giving a coin to Rochambeau, which I'm pretty positive I'm calling him Rochambeau for the rest of this.
I might give Rochambeau all 5 coins.
Yeah, I dig it.
Toss a coin to your baker.
Toss a coin to your
Your
witcher.
baker.
Bob, we don't see any flammable, explosive anythings in these rooms.
No. I mean, everything's flammable. Wood, the cloth,
Yeah, get your tinderbox out there, man.
Combustible.
The big stuff.
Nothing combustible, no. Mohag is going to come up to Eric as he realizes that his passes at Uhla have gone unnoticed. He goes up to Eric and he says, Listen, I don't mean to be like a, like a drag or anything, but like, there's a lot of orcs in that room, and I don't know where we go from here.
Well,
Straight to hell, lad.
so the answer is only always forward. So, I concur. There are a lot of orcs in there. However, we only go one way. And it's definitely not back where Xander went. So, forward it is.
Okay. I'll follow your lead as he gets closer to the exit.
That's it, chap, and I want to slap on the back.
All right, so he sees you're all congregating up there. Okay, he'll come back with you actually.
We're stacking up.
Yeah.
Now Barrick wouldn't say this, but Nate is certainly curious about the idea of sending Mohag on the run and sending all the orcs after him as the diversion.
Sasori loved it. John is sad he didn't think of it.
You do like Xander did. You slice one cheek and slap the other and let him run.
Yeah. So I could still make myself look like when he first got killed. Say they went that way.
No, don't we have a new like magical person who can cast a maybe something that's like a warm ball?
I don't want to hear about your warm balls, John.
Not
Do you want to
again.
engage these 36 orcs, or do you want to like distract these 36 orcs? Is the question.
Well, I don't know. What is the goal? Do you want to grab like 6 of them? Like,
We're here to murder all of them except their children, apparently.
Okay, Xander, just slow down there.
oh, we're gonna kill all the kids. Don't worry about that.
We're here to kill exclusively children, in fact. These adult orcs have nothing to do with them.
All right, guys, what do you think about this? I'm going to cast Spike Growth. And because if we can do it without them knowing, then it's invisible for them. Then just lure them out and hit them with ranged weapons and fight it out.
Yeah, I say we try it. What's the
I
worst that
mean,
happens?
we would have to make, I think, a fighter barricade essentially
Yeah,
right here. It
come-
would just be
come down here.
nonstop.
Come down here. I'll hit Spike Growth here.
How much damage does
Oh,
Spike
no.
Growth do?
It does any creature or object. Wait, where is it?
Chris, do you
Here we go.
not have Fireball yet?
Here we
Level
go.
3.
20-foot radius.
I got
Difficult
plenty of
to-
boom though.
Difficult terrain. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell must make a wisdom check versus DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering.
Am I seeing a second entrance? Is this like a pillar?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it seems
it's
like
like
there's a large colonnade in the middle. We can either go to the right or to the left.
Okay. Because the problem is that 20-foot radius is only gonna cover this
Well,
first part and
What
then
we'd
go
have to
around it.
do is back up this way to the
Back up to
exit
there.
and fight them at the choke point here. But
Yep.
I mean, that'll be a lot of rolling and some super fun gameplay. But I'm down to do it.
Let's
Not
just
do
happy
it.
with that. I feel there's no way that Sasori is going to like give
And that's
away.
assuming they have no other entrance.
Is there no way we make a small noise and see if we can grab like 6 of them? Like we're not going to try to play this like a I don't know, like every video game I've ever played.
Or you
I
can
dig
try
the
and
idea.
Pull them a few at a time.
I say we try and lure some out.
Yeah, we have the option of just like the quiet way or like the loud way.
It's gonna get loud no matter what. Let's see how many we can lure out before that happens.
If we can't, and I love that Spike Growth as like a last resort, or I don't know how easy is it to do it stealthy, Uhla?
What do you mean? Like we could just cast? I could cast it.
Well,
It's-
to have them not notice, you have to roll.
They have to make the
stealth
wisdom saving throw.
check. They make
If they- No, only if I cast it without them seeing it, then it's invisible to them until they
Which
start
means they'll
moving
walk
up.
onto it. But
Yeah.
they're still affected by it, even if they see it, if they
Yeah.
walk through it. It's
Yeah,
not
so like they're all paying attention to their champagne brunch. When he casts it, if he casts it right here on this 20 by 20-foot area here, like wherever. I'm not gonna draw it right now, but he just casts it in that hallway. They don't know that it's there, so when they come to it, they have to make their
Why don't
wisdom
we,
check.
if Chris and
Perception check.
Chris and I back up a little bit, cast Spike Growth. We've got the range. Put the wall of fighters there in front. Have them come over the Spike Growth. They'll take damage, and then have the rogue Sasorian just hang out in the shadows up there to the top left, and he can pick them off as they go.
Are we doing the slugfest option though, or do we want to sneak through first?
So
I
put
think
the
we-
20 by 20 there. So
What?
that, and then we set up out here. Oh, okay. So they have to come through many squares of it
Yeah.
to get to us.
Yeah,
And there's no way to go around it.
no way to go around it. Hit it with ranged weapons as we go.
Come here.
I would even put it higher up. But yeah.
Come on, this is gold.
We want to just try Eric Lavernus's disguised self and see if he can get rid of a chunk of them.
I like that idea. Let's try it.
I'm down for the slugfest, but it'll be quite a lot of just dice rolling, calling them out.
All right, I'm gonna move back here.
All right, so the plan is, let me just make sure I'm aware of the plan.
I think I just deleted stuff.
That's fine. That's
I
all good.
vanished. Where'd I go?
I was
Eric.
trying to delete just the square I
You
drew.
killed Uhla!
Kill me.
And
Just
myself.
like that. Uhla
I
pops
know,
out
not
into
myself. I'm fine.
I'll get you back in, Fritz. There you go.
There we go.
So here's, if I'm hearing this correct, Eric is going to use his disguised self as to look like an orc. You're going to head into the banquet area, try to, do something to lure some of the orcs out. And as they come out, they'll meet your friends, and hopefully you
Right.
win the day.
But we want to be like down here.
Right,
Good.
towards the cave entrance, right. So I think what I'm going to need you to all do is make another group stealth check here, because all this like planning and plotting, the maneuvering you're doing, going back and forth that hallway, you might get spotted. So let me see if we can do a stealth check.
Do we still have our plus 10?
Yeah, I think so. As long as you didn't drop that spell, right? It happens automatically
No,
and
it's
stays
not.
for an hour or something.
Yeah, it's concentration. I haven't done anything else else right now. Yeah.
You didn't need to concentrate when you shot that critical hit.
Nope. That was all me.
So give me that stealth check, everybody.
Oh boy.
Hieronymus 12.
18.
It's going to be a 12 for Barrick with disadvantage.
11.
Yeah.
Epic rolls, guys. Well
That is
done.
ridiculous. I rolled a 2. I got a 9.
Don't you,
You
have
get
advantage, Sasori?
advantage. Yes.
I still do?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I did not know that. Didn't expire. Let's see how much worse I can do. 12.
Now we add 10 to everybody except Sasori.
Yep.
So we're looking at 18, 18, 12, 12, 12. And Fritz, did you roll?
Yeah, I got an 11.
11, so 21. Okay. You looked in both rooms and were plotting. The orcs still seem to be focused on their banquet. You can maneuver yourselves. They don't seem to be aware of your presence.
Okay. Like I said, we want to set up our line here.
I'm gonna send them out this way out the exit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, oh wait, were we trying to get rid of some? Or were we
Yes.
trying
Whittle
to
them
battle
down.
them?
I thought that we were going to have Eric try and lure out a handful for us to kill it first.
I think so,
Ah.
yeah.
Oh, well, maybe we even want to be further out. Maybe we want to be outside.
I don't know if there's much of an outside.
Well, there's not on the map, is there? But
The theoretical outside.
the theoretical theater of the mind outside, just to either side of the door, so when they come charging out, then we whack them as they come out
If
into
we
light.
fight here, they're gonna see us in the banquet hall. We're done.
What? No, everybody's going outside.
Yes, we have to go outside.
Everybody goes out. We don't want anybody with orcs between them and the door.
Yeah.
Correct.
So Eric leads a number of them out, and we dry gulch them here at the entrance.
Okay.
Then we'll try and we'll do that as many times as it works, and then when it doesn't, then then we fall back to just around the corner and we drop the spike grove. So they have to charge through it. That's assuming we're not all dead already.
Let's do it. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Not a good plan, but a plan.
Yeah, I think you should cast it with this being the bottom corner, like right at that corner. And then any of the orcs going up through the top or through the side are going to stick into it. But is Eric and everybody else going to stay up there? Like Mohag and Showroom?
No, everybody's coming out.
All right, cool.
Mohag's like first out of the cave.
So seriously, I think what we want to do is like you and I, Barrick, on either side of the door.
Yep.
The cave
then
entrance, yeah.
Then just the minute people start coming out, we just start, and our range guys can be like out here someplace, at distance, maybe with a little bit of cover, if there is any.
Yeah. There's a whole ravine there, so you can
Behind
find
some
cover.
bushes.
Yeah.
So that we can...
Yeah, that's totally fine. I did put a new poll up on YouTube. Will Eric be killed trying to disguise himself as an orc? Vote
God.
yes or no. Right now, that's 100% yes votes. So we'll see how that turns out.
Well,
I feel like that's
we
more of
get
a
advantage.
desire than a
So-
guess.
Hey, listen, it is what it is. Chris, you wanted to include the chat more this episode, so we'll see.
Chat's been on fire the last couple sessions. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
And isn't Eric the new guy already? Yes, he is the new guy. We're gonna have to maybe make another new guy.
So it's the least possible loss to the group to lose him.
Yes.
I think Moag, but yeah.
I'm excited. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, can we put Mohag right in front of us?
At the very least, this will be entertaining.
Wait, I'm a little confused in our setup at the cave entrance. Eric and Sasori.
Come
Don't
on.
worry about the
Plus.
map for the setup because there obviously is no ravine to put tokens on right now. So don't worry about that. You can just tell me where you're located if
But aren't-
necessary.
We're gonna
Aren't
theater of the mind.
Skeggy and I, my man Scory and I, hanging out over here right in front?
You are.
Shield
You,
brothers?
don't worry about the map is what I'm saying.
Well, we don't want to be in sight as they're coming down the hall towards the entrance.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, everyone except for me is outside of the cave.
Yeah, like
Okay, cool.
the map doesn't have the ability.
I'm ready.
to-
I'm ready.
Exactly. In fact, for this next scene, I'm going to switch over to our main view so that we can see our faces a little bit bigger.
Oh boy.
So we will not have roll 20 showing on screen.
Oh boy.
All right, Tim. Tim, describe what you're doing.
All right. I look at the cave entrance and see everyone stacked up outside. We give them a little wink and a thumbs up. And then they would see as kind of like a purplish flame engulfs my body and hides my human form. And I come back looking exactly like the orcs that we just killed. Big underbite and maybe an orcish ponytail or something. I look pretty slick for an orc, I would say.
And Moag shoots you.
His
he
first
immediately
attack.
throws a pan.
His
Bravery.
first attack. Alright, here we go.
Once I'm in my full orcish form, I'm gonna, do some jumping jacks, get myself out of breath, turn a little red in the face. I'm gonna come running around this corner and running into the banquet hall, and be like, you can't. The orcish humanity. There's people outside the cave. We have to do. I just need a handful of guys. We gotta do something out there. It's a mess. Don't need all of you. Maybe 5 or 6 of you would be good. But I gotta get help. They're
What is
coming into
that?
the cave soon.
So you
Tim.
that's
All of you, just 5 or 6 will be great.
Preferably
just
without your weapons.
let me just get this straight. You walk into the banquet and you make this announcement.
Well, I don't want to tap the chief on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, boss, we got that's it. That seems more obtrusive."
So you said what again?
I started with the orcish humanity, but
Are you speaking orc?
well, you see, I don't speak orc.
Okay, so you're speaking common. Gotcha.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. The orc chief I have denoted. I know you can still see roll 20 here, but just so you know, the green token.
Can't see that actually, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you
okay, I
can't-
see it.
Well,
Yeah,
Eric
yeah.
can.
Oh, am I supposed to cheat?
Eric probably could. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
going
I
to
see
be.
it.
It's not important for the story, but just so you can see, there is an orc chief located at the opposite end of the banquet hall. He's seated
Great.
at the middle of the final row of tables in what is clearly a much larger and grander chair.
Like, like a dais kind of thing, I'm imagining.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be hesitant to call it like a throne because it really is just a wooden chair, but it looks bigger and sturdier than the rest. And he's again sitting at like in more of an elevated position. He also is, like I said, he's a cut above here. He is very easily the largest orc in the room. You probably look like one of the shorter orcs because I don't think. Can you change your height with this?
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you can change your physical size, but
You can see
do
1 foot
change.
shorter or taller, or if you're thin and fat, but it's not like it holds up to any kind of inspection.
Okay, so then maybe you do look passable then. You walk in and you say, "Oh, the orc is humanity," and you start to ramble off in common. None of the orcs seem to even give you any sort of notice. They are feasting. You can see them grabbing all the various meats and just ripping the flesh from the bone. They're gnashing and gnawing, and you can hear all the squelching sounds as the meat and mixing with all their alcoholic beverage that they've been plundering is just going down straight down to the gullet. Nobody really recognizes you. It's loud. It's boisterous. What do you do?
We got a plan B here. We're gonna cast minor illusion to make a sound, like a sound of adventures. It sounds a lot like Xander giving his acolytes instructions right over this way. So it sounds like they're right outside the door, you know.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna
So
tap the
you
nearest guy on the shoulder. Be like, hey, there's people coming. We gotta go stop them. They're gonna come in here and ruin our nice brunch here.
The orc, when you tap him, his immediate instinctive reaction is to slam his fist back at you. What's your armor class?
Great question. It's 15.
Okay, he's gonna hit you, and he'll do a. Let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna do strength. So it's gonna be 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he smacks you across the face with the back of his fist. It's a big meaty paw, so he hits you hard. Does your disguise self require concentration?
It does not.
Okay.
But
How do you
Passive
react?
Trace does.
Pass that trace does, yeah. Give me a second, I'll roll for that. I was looking that up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens really quick. On that one, it goes down, so no more pass by the trace.
You all feel like you're now obviously in sight of each other.
Standing next to each other, you feel slightly more inside of each other.
How do you
and
react
that,
to the hit?
I'm sorry.
How do you react to the hit?
I give myself an orcish black eye in my illusion, and I'm gonna slap him upside the head. Like, hey, you been listening? What do you hear that? They're out there right now. We have to go. They're gonna come in here. You want to ruin your brunch? You want to ruin his brunch? Or the chief?
Give me an attack roll, an unarmed strike.
Sure. Just a d20. That was not a d20. That was a d10. Sorry.
That's a D10, yeah.
It'll be a 16 to hit.
Yeah, you smack him back and you do a point plus your strength. I'm not sure what your strength is, but
1, 2.
so you do 2
damage.
points, yeah, back. And in orc, he retorts and says, "You hit like a girl."
I wish I could understand what he was saying. I would say something witty back, but I don't.
Yeah, you have no idea what he's saying. And then he points over and he says, "Sit down." And he points to clearly the leader. And you get the sense that he's talking about that creature, but then you don't know it. Does anybody speak orc, though? If we've had this conversation about goblin.
I do.
I also speak Orc.
Eric does.
Okay. Yeah,
Is that a human thing to speak extra languages?
It is.
Not
No.
sure,
Speak
but
another language.
No, it's not. It's all based on background, I think. All based on
Oh.
background. Yeah.
acolyte background, maybe.
Yeah, I'm a half elf.
Sorry.
Sage gives too.
I speak
Good.
Yeah.
bunch.
It's all based on background, yeah. So, he can see he's pointing clearly towards the leader and saying something, and then he grabs you by the shoulder and sits you down on the bench next to him, and he continues to his eating. And you're seated now at a table with a bunch of different orcs that are just surrounding you, and like pushing you, shoving you. You're being jostled around as they're reaching for different things on the table.
I hate it. Not thrilled. Not sure what to do either. Oh.
Your plan was great, except for the fact that you don't speak Orc.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, honestly. It did not cross my mind not once, I swear.
Just yell out Briark.
Could I? Do any of us have any clue what's going on in there?
None whatsoever.
I mean, all right, yeah.
You're listening. You don't hear any change of tone. You don't hear any change of like the noise. The partying still is happening.
I think we might say, so sorry. Do you want to go see what's going on with Eric?
I'll send Cockroach to go look.
Oh, or that, yeah.
I mean,
Cockroach is smarter.
Something stealthy.
I think we have the same intelligence. Excuse you. I think Cockroach probably has.
Except the Hieronymus can see through Cockroach's eyes.
Yes.
Do you want to send Cockroach in or the other familiar?
I'll send a less intelligent familiar in there. So sorry, go.
So sorry.
Rest in peace, Zeb.
I'm not risking my bird.
Aww.
Don't you still have like a stupid stealth roll right now, like really high?
Too soon.
He would still have advantage because his blessings of the trickster not pass without trace. Yeah,
not pass without
sorry,
trace.
Still have
Right.
advantage.
Go ahead.
All right. I think I dropped off for a second. I'm gonna do a stealth check with advantage right now.
Call it out when you roll. And while he's doing this,
26.
26? Okay. That's good. So you'll start to enter the cave and you see a whole slew of orcs eating. I don't think you can probably decipher one from another in this case. You don't know what Tim has morphed into. So you're looking and everything seems to be at least the same. So that's probably a good thing.
I'll take a step back. I say, I don't see Eric anywhere.
I'll say, you speak Orc, right?
Does he?
Yes. No, I do. Draconic.
Yeah, I think he does.
I do.
Speaks Draconic and Orc. Yeah, he has a.
And Elvish, because that's my thing. And Thieves can't, because that's also my thing.
He's the smartest, dumbest polyglot in the world.
Wow.
It's
like
all part of
He's
the
illiterate in 5 languages.
He's like C-3PO.
illiterate in 5 languages. That's great.
epic story. That's so good. That is now my epithet. I am Sasori, illiterate in 5 langues, Sasu.
That is great. That is great.
Hieronymus just shakes his head.
So you hear the orc language. Okay, so here, perfect. So Eric, you don't know what's going on, but
I'm just sitting staring at my food.
Yeah, and you're getting jostled around. And by the way, your food, it smelled better than it was when you were at the mouth of the cave. Now that you're here, you can see. Yeah, I mean it's a lot of meat, but most of it is half cooked, and some of it's like starting to fester. It's got flies and all different sorts of insects crawling around the table. The orcs don't seem to mind one bit as they continue to gobble down the hunks of meat that are just strewn about. There are some other things. Maybe you find like a loaf of bread that's only got a little bit of mold on it. You might be able to grab that.
I'll pick at that.
Yeah, you pick at that. You're the only orc that's like pulling out pieces of bread and eating it.
Not happy about it either.
Vegetarian.
Yeah, the only veggie orc.
It's a vegan
Is there
orc.
anything vegan on the menu? You have any almond milk up there?
I have a gluten allergy.
You don't speak orc to ask that.
I'm really sorry. I know it's difficult, but I do you have anything vegan? Paleo? Paleo?
Paleo they've got. Vegan not so much.
So the orcs are eating, and then after a few very uncomfortable minutes of trying to think about what you could do next, you hear a massive roar as the leader stands up and lets out a very loud. I mean, it's clearly a wog here. Okay, he's calling a wog here, and he yells out "Wah!" and the silence falls over the banquet.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
The rest of the orcs, some of them still chewing, but nobody else dares to grab for a piece of food or shift their plate. They all look up at attention. And the orc commander will shout some things that you have no idea of. But John, this is what you hear. Eat hearty, men. We've done well. Pretty soon, we're gonna attack that big castle. You need to be strong. The goblins are weak. The gnolls are weak. But orcs, we are strong, stronger than the rest. The people in that castle fear us. What do you say, do, Tim or John?
I'm gonna slowly put my bread down and look like every other orc looks. Very attentive, but kind of nervous. I'm looking over my shoulder to see if I can see anyone else from the group coming in.
John, what do you do?
I'd like to maybe try to make a really small amount of noise that maybe only Eric would notice if, because he was trying to not be there and also understands that he has friends behind him, so probably would be paying attention. So in my mind, I was almost like glinting a little bit of a light, but that seems risky. So let's say I'm like tapping very lightly against the wall.
Like the
Yeah,
at a
exactly.
fancy restaurant.
Like a
What was your stealth check?
26,
Okay,
which
All right.
is why I feel comfortable.
sure. I see what you mean. Yeah, so Tim, you can, if you think you'd hear, I think you would.
I
don't
think
think
I'm like actively, kind of subtly actively looking for someone behind me.
Yeah, you were looking around. You're trying to be aware of your surroundings. So you can see Sasori peeking around the corner. He's still like, what is it, 40, 50 feet away from you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to peek, I guess. Yeah.
Just give him a shrug. I got no idea what's being said.
One of the
Yeah,
orcs turns
actually-
around and shrugs at you.
It's only really 20 feet when I peek around the corner and I take a look.
Okay,
25? Yeah.
fair
You
enough.
see one orc make eye contact with you and just shrug.
Yeah.
It's true.
The orc continues on.
This is
We did a
sorry for
good
your
job.
upset, Eric.
He
So,
says, we did a
at
good
this
job
point-
last night. The caravan didn't see anything coming. Enjoy. Enjoy these gifts. And rest. We have a lot of work to do. And he slams his hands on the table, gets up, and he excuses himself. And the rest of the orcs all cheer and shout. And then the boisterous party scene continues. And the orc next to you, Eric,
Yeah.
he'll look at you and he'll grab you and he'll kind of put you in a headlock and he'll smash some food into your face. And it's all like basically
gross.
super rare meat of some kind. You're actually not even sure what it is. Animal, hopefully.
The old long pig, huh?
Hopefully.
Yeah, no, I will, grimace. Grimace as that happens. I imagine like Eric's not particularly refined, but definitely more refined than orc stuffing food in his face. He's not thrilled with the situation. This
Yeah.
is not how he planned on this going at all.
No. This rotten meat in your face. You're covered in it.
Was I able to tell when the chief didn't excuse himself? Can I tell which way he went? Or was he kind of too
Yes.
distracting?
Yes, he excused himself, and a few female orcs followed him and accompanied him, and they went north. There's an exit to this banquet room directly to the north of his table.
Like this one or this one? Sorry.
I'm not on the roll 20, but yeah, that one you just, yep.
Okay,
Yep,
perfect. Thank
this
you. It's
way.
on you. Yep, brilliant. Thank you.
I can switch back to roll 20 so people can see.
Nope, it's the one directly to the north. You described it perfectly. It's fine.
Okay.
But it's more towards the west end of the room.
Yeah.
We were looking at the room from the east. So
Yes.
there's
Yeah, you're
another
looking
way
at it
out
from
of
the
that
east.
room.
Yeah.
Why don't you move the chair?
Okay.
By the way, would
Yeah.
I have been able to hear the orc's speech?
Are you outside of the cave? I'm gonna say no.
I'm
if
at
you're
the
outside.
entrance of the cave, so maybe not. Just
Yeah, I'm gonna
figured
say if you're outside the cave, no. If you're
Okay,
inside
cool.
the cave, yes.
Cool.
All right. So, but you heard the yell, the wog at the beginning.
Yeah.
Everyone heard that. All right.
After the orc stuffs meet my face, can I also politely excuse myself and walk the other direction without
Sure.
causing too much attention?
Sure. Give me a. No, you don't need to give me any check. Go ahead.
All right, cool. I'll walk back towards, without making it obvious I'm walking back towards Sasori, but walking back towards Sasori. And then I'll sneak behind this corner so they can't see me. Politely walk in the bathroom.
Bathroom.
Yeah, you know, just,
I don't know if that's where they go.
leaving
to
the
that.
fancy dinner party and gotta hit the powder room, you know.
All right. You see Sasori, and Sasori, you see an orc headed your way. What do you do?
Kill it!
Defend myself.
Kill it with fire.
That's
No,
how Eric died.
I was aware. I mean, the orc.
You were aware. Yes, you were aware.
The orc sees me, so I mean, I was aware that he was going to disguise himself. So, but here's the question: I'm definitely going to ready an attack. To see if this orc attacks me first.
Okay.
I'm like, here,
no.
I will
Just in case.
walk up slowly and no weapons in my hand, and I will just look at him once, and then walk by, and then sneak around this corner without making it look like the least intimidating way possible.
Do you still look like an orc?
I definitely look like an orc for the next 50 minutes.
You can't dismiss that.
I
You
can't. It
could.
seems like a waste of a spell slot.
So, are you going to say something to me?
Once I'm out of sight, I'll say, "So sorry, what were they saying?" I've got no idea what's going on there. It's disgusting.
All right, I will now say in orc.
In orc? Like he's repeating verbatim.
Eric? Is that you, Eric? In orc.
In common, I'll just look at this guy and go, "Years of academy training wasted. I don't speak Orcish."
Oh, hi, Eric.
Oh, hi, Eric.
It's you, isn't it? Okay, Eric. Okay.
Isn't it? No, it's not me.
It's the other guy. This guy's like an orc. Came
What
out
do you
pissed.
want? What do you want to know?
What were they saying in there? I just got meat stuffed in my face for no reason. Why? What is happening? What was he saying up there?
You said you will disguise yourself and distract the orcs, but you don't speak orc?
I did everything I said I was going to do to a T.
Oh my god.
You distracted one orc.
I might be the smartest character in the group. I don't know anymore.
The crown is yours, my friend.
John hears a hard harumph from the entrance of the cave.
That's like
All right.
Where's everyone else?
being the smartest character in this group's like being the smartest horse in the stable.
Let's
Whoa.
let's go tell the whole group. Follow me, Mr. Orc Man. Be
Don't
careful.
attack me. Don't let them attack me either. You go first.
So I will exit the cave first, and I will make a bunch of hand gestures that confuse and scare the party.
And I'll casually walk by the banquet hall in case someone's looking by, and just kind of whistle and do the most casual walk by ever.
Casual.
Super
And
cat.
then I just tell the party, this very ugly man is Eric. I couldn't tell the difference, but you might not be able to know. And those orcs are really angry. They're going to attack the keep or some other castle. We must stop them. It feels like a noble quest.
Have they attacked anything else recently?
They attacked me with a plate full of meat. Say that, like wiping off raw meat from my face.
Eric has blue blood. He does not eat red meat. It looked delicious. They didn't do anything wrong to him. But they're definitely going to attack the keep. And they feel everything else is weak. They sound very confident.
So what do you want to do,
So-
everybody?
New plan, I guess.
Life growth.
Do you want one of the people that, I don't know, speaks Orcish to try to get a group of them out here?
So that's interesting you say that, but they're definitely partying. Maybe we wait until they get very drunk, get very tired, and then come back and finish the job. It's not very honorable, but it is Sasori's way.
It makes more sense that way. Wait till they're sleeping, we can ambush them.
They're partying hard in there. I can tell you what, they were partying hard.
How many illusion spells do we have left? Because if there's gnolls and goblins, make an illusion of a goblin coming to the cave to motion to talk to somebody.
I've got some minor illusion spells, but I don't have a whole lot of like disguise anyone else or make like anything that'll hold up to real illusion. Anyone like looking at it more than 2 seconds.
Let's just wait a couple hours, see what to do.
They're getting drunk. I mean,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
can't.
we could just wait them out there. They are getting hammered.
They will stagger out and do their own thing on their own.
I
for
mean,
the
where's
course
the
of 2
privy?
hours.
It seems like the privy might be where we're standing.
If Sasori says that loud, I'll say the privy is anywhere. They were disgusting.
I'd say by
So
the
we just
smell of
meet
it.
out here and take them out one by one as they come out.
I agree with that.
I'd say by the smell of it, the privy's right where Sasori's standing. All the time. I like that part.
Harsh.
I feel,
supposed to be
I
a
feel
man of
very
the cloth.
hygienic. Stench is a part of stealth. It's so hygienic.
There's no
Very
strategery.
He's
To
full
that
of it.
comment.
He doesn't smell like it.
That's a great plan.
So the plan is we're gonna hang out outside the caves and wait for them to
Kill
essentially
everybody
black themselves out.
out.
We're gonna wait until they come out or finish the party.
Yeah.
So that we can take them when they're drunk or one by one.
Yeah,
Let's do
I'm in.
that. Just hang out right here.
All right,
They'll
DM,
also-
did you predict that?
We'll let the
We
party
would
know
do
that,
nothing.
that there
So-
is a one in charge and that he seemed to go back with his harem into the back room, and I'll give the basic map
Concubines.
instructions of where he went.
So you are all filling each other in, telling you what you heard, what you saw. I assume all information is going to be shared information.
Yeah.
Now, as this conversation is going on, you start to hear orc voices echoing down the halls and coming closer to the cave entrance. What do you do?
Get outside the cave and hide.
Okay. Everybody
Take
else
up our
same.
positions.
Yeah,
Take
we're
a-
back to plan A.
Fritz.
Gotcha.
I'll cast
Uhla.
Spike Growth.
You ready?
There you
Spike Growth.
Someone teach me to say help
No,
in
not
Orcish.
yet.
Quick. How do you say help in Orcish?
You
I
say
tell him
it like
quick.
this.
Briark.
That's in Goblin.
It's Uglar.
Uklar. Got it.
Yep. Here, I'll
And,
put it in the
Eric
chat.
says
It's
Uklar a few
Uglar.
times to get down his accent. I want a thick, rogue Orcish.
Actually, that's better. Uglar.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to switch over to roll 20 so people can see. And yes, a couple things. Fritz, you're readying the spike growth. I know that. Couple things in the chat. Yes, we're actually coming up on our 1-year anniversary.
Hard to
Keep on the
believe.
Borderlands. We've been playing roughly every other week. Obviously, we're on episode 24, so if we doubled that, it'd be 48. So we're not exactly. We've skipped a couple. We've tried to make up sessions here and there, but we're close to about every other week. And our session 0 is on June 24th. So the next time we play, today's the 7th?
Ninth.
You know.
Today's the 9th. Sorry,
We can
yes. So
round up.
actually, right, in 2 weeks
Carry
on the
the
23rd,
Lumberjacks
that's
trying to get
basically
out
our
of it.
1-year anniversary episode.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's
25,
awesome.
Yeah. Next time we play. Okay. So, yes. So I know you're all ready, and you can see the orc tokens on Roll20. Let me switch it over in the view here. So, 5 orcs seem to be walking this way. They get to about the intersection right here, located where most of you were hiding and chatting. I think John and Sasori and Eric were chatting right here. The orcs are talking. John, they are speaking, and you can understand them. They're mostly talking about how that the feast was delicious and that they're excited and ready to get some more human meat. It's been a while since they've had fresh human meat. And they're going to split. Two of them are going to go into the north chamber from where you were. You can see those who are hiding outside of the cave. I know you're not actually here. You're outside of the cave entrance. So I know you're looking on. You do see a orc head appear in the slot that was empty.
Yep.
And then and he kind of closes his eyes and seems to be maybe sleeping, going to sleep. Two more orcs head this way and then look around, and you hear some shouts coming up from up top. Where'd they go? They're not at their posts. The other orcs are chatting about what to do with it. And they say, they're not taking it seriously. We just had a big win. They're not coming over here. And then they kind of just all are accepting the fact that their friends are basically just useless and go back to their quarters to sleep.
Is there still one directly in front of me, like on the map? Is there one?
Sorry, yeah, he should have went with his friends.
Nope, no worries. Just want to make sure. I was like, these.
Did some of them go to the room where we hid the bodies, or
Some of them went to the right, and some of them went up to the room where we hid the bodies, and there's still one like in this wall with his eyes closed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm also going to convey their story that it, like what they said, it seems like they're going to sleep.
So now we have 5 orcs in 3 separate locations to deal with.
2, 2, and 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it
And
sounds
one
like
is
a
it's kind of 2
story.
plus 1 and then 2.
It's 3 and 3, sorry.
3 and 3. I'm sorry. Okay.
Let's not forget this weird false head thing. Is it a sentry? Why are his eyes closed?
Because he's bad at sentrying.
And partying, good at partying.
Good at partying, bad at centering, but that's an easy
He just fell
headshot,
asleep
right?
on the job.
So sorry. What if you were to block the hole while we took care of the 3 to the right?
I want to take care of the 3 to the right.
I understand that, but I figured you were sneaky.
Slip around and murder the sentry.
Let's go murder all of them.
Ooh,
I figured that.
you had me on slip.
Let's get out of back in there and get after it.
Sneak up there and put your rapier right through his eyes. He's sleeping.
But then we might get the other ones from the north.
That's what, he's got to do it in one shot.
I got a crit again.
You got 2 weapons.
Is a headshot an auto crit?
Do you
Right,
want
this-
to put... I know Chris had mentioned before, like, putting time between this. Do you want to let some time pass, or do you want to act now?
I
think
want to
that's-
let.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think we're gonna say something. I think the whole idea was to let some time pass. We wanted them to get drunk. And
If we let more time pass,
I-
at worst, we'll have to fight them in waves, and we'll
We
have.
left 3
time to-
corpses that
You hid them
they're
in
gonna
barrels
find
and crates.
in minutes.
Yeah, they're pretty drunk though. I don't think they're looking for corpses though, right?
I think I
hid
fell
them.
asleep.
I thought we hid them well. Did we not?
How it's a 15-foot square room. How well can you hide 3 orcs?
Yeah, but
I
even my
believe-
small apartment, if like theoretically someone hid a body in my closet, and I'm not looking for a body. Like,
3
Wait, Tim.
bodies.
Tim,
that are 225 pounds, 6'6".
Tim, go on. What have you done in your apartment?
so so again, not something I've done, but theoretically, seen a lot of Law and Order. I've got a plan. If I had to hide a body in my apartment, and I wasn't, or if someone else, if I was framed, and someone had to hide a body in my apartment, and I wasn't looking for said body, there's enough cabinets and closets I don't open in my very small New York apartment that someone could easily hide a body, even a 6-foot tall body, in this apartment, and I wouldn't look for it. Behind
you
this tapestry is
suggesting that they're-
perfect.
Are you saying that there could be a 6-foot tall body hidden in
I'm
your
saying right
apartment
now,
right
there's
now?
a 6-foot tall body in my apartment. I was clearly framed, and they could hide it here for a while without me noticing it. Is all I'm saying.
I can't wait for this episode of Making a Murderer. This is going to be so
They're
great.
gonna play this on the Netflix.
I don't know. I'm gonna
Wouldn't
find them.
eventually, wouldn't the body start to smell?
I think I could put 3 bodies in this closet without even trying.
See, I'm telling you, it's not that. Not that I
A
know.
lot of people,
What?
by the way, a lot of people have asked, Bob, what's behind you in these doors?
Never know. Never know.
I've
Yeah,
had
orcs,
that.
what do you think?
Dude, you can put like 12 orcs back there.
Some
I've had
people
this.
see doors, other people see tombs.
You know what I think I'm
We're
gonna
not
do?
looking. It could be bodies. That's the
For-
point here.
For those who play in my Patreon game, I think next time we play, I'm gonna open these doors. I'm gonna keep them open next time we play. All right, that's for you, Patreon gang. Okay,
Oh, there you go.
it's coming
I've been wondering what's behind those
More than
doors
the
for
money.
years.
for
people.
years. Yeah.
You will be so lucky.
Only patrons ever get to find out what's inside.
What's
that-
behind the door?
Yeah, well,
Behind that
I
door.
know. I know the
Even
answer.
us players, we don't know.
I'll subscribe to Patreon
well,
to find out.
I know. I'm joining
As a member,
Patreon because I can find out.
I do know. So we also recently mentioned, speaking about Patreon and remembering, you said it's our 1-year anniversary. Does everyone know what is often given as a 1-year anniversary present?
That's the paper anniversary.
Something of paper.
A competent speech.
It would have been written on paper.
This. What are we talking about?
We got sidetracked. We were
Stop,
talking about
dude.
This is why it's taken us a year to get this far.
We're just ranting about closets and where you can hide a body, and
All right.
whether or not orcs can find bodies.
All right.
Here's the thing you always remember. A friend will help you move. A best friend will help you move a
Move
body.
body. All right. So
Speaking of best friends, who would like to make some more bodies?
yes.
Oh, I see what you did there. You
It's the best I could do. I'm so ready to
Segue.
kill people.
segue.
This must be how Sasori feels all the time. I just want to kill orcs.
Do I get 6 temporary hit points now?
We're definitely not going to take a long rest,
I'm kidding.
but do you give them out a short rest, Nate?
I believe I can, but I don't think anyone took any hits.
No,
Yeah, I
everyone,
think you're pretty good. But if you let's just
everyone
say,
should still have 6.
like Chris suggested, let's just if you want to take a couple of hours and hide in the ravine, kind of observe what's going on, and then make your way back in if you'd like.
Oh well, in that case, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. We can,
Okay.
we can get him in smaller
It
groups.
sounds like we're going to get away with it, so let's do it.
Yeah, my friends. May the light of Hyperion shine on us, and may we, in this dark cave ahead, seek to end the lives of our foes. May we bond together. Tribulations of the past be aside. Let us find the light, and let us end these orcs. And everyone gets, I believe, 7.
Ooh,
Ooh.
sexy.
I'm 1 short of 40 hit points.
Yeah, well, I'm going to knock you where you're nowhere near 40.
I'm gonna bring you down to my level, man.
As Barrick finishes his
He's right outside the head.
my orc form drops, and I'm regular Eric Lavernus.
We're going to start doing some NCI style slaps up the back of the head.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. So you stay out of the cave entrance, view of the cave entrance, and you wait in the ravine. You take your time and you find good hiding spots and you kind of just observe what's going on. This cave is a bit elevated. It's kind of like on a second level. Since it is daylight and morning, you don't really see many of these creatures lurking and roaming around. You do hear some rustling. You feel like somewhere in the ravine there are small creatures, goblins perhaps, toiling away doing something, but they're either in their caves or they're in good hiding spots themselves. And they're on the opposite end of the ravine. You hear this kind of echoing throughout the area rather than close to you. But it really goes by mostly uneventful. And towards the end of your waiting period, I guess you get ready to getting ready to reveal yourselves and go back to the cave. You see one band of orcs kind of stay outside of the cave just for maybe a minute or two. They seem to just come outside. They look around a bit, and then they come back inside. No other motion or activity from inside that cave. In fact, it's pretty quiet. As you can tell, the lunch is over.
Do I recognize that group of orcs as the chieftain and his kind of female companions, or just like any assorted random orc?
Definitely not the orc boss. It's random
Okay.
orcs that come out.
Cool.
Yeah, they do seem to take a quick look around and then head back in. No more than a few minutes, trying to avoid the direct sun.
They're afraid of the light of Hyperius.
I'm sure that's it.
Orcs don't
Alright.
like direct light. Yeah.
Would
That's fair.
we know that orcs are like fairly nocturnal? Do we have like any semblance of that?
You could give me a
Yep.
nature check, I guess. Maybe a history check. I'm not
I
sure.
start
You're
checking
not
for
animals.
sunburn
so
after
his-
laying in the
history.
sun. I too
All
feel light
minus
of Hyperius.
Okay.
He has loved you much, friend Eric. Sometimes it comes in the form of dry skin.
Gotta love that -2. That turns out to be a 16. Let's go.
I would say, Hieronymus, you don't know that you've read anything about orcs and sensitivity to the sun. Sasori, you may not know this, but you would probably get the idea that these creatures would probably be more active at night.
So they're starting to sleep. So it's
Yes.
time to slit their throats.
All right,
Let's commence throat slitting.
back to the cave. Here we go. Put yourselves in position. How do you want to approach the
So
cave?
that was just a short rest, so we didn't get spell slots or anything back, right?
correct,
some
unless
people
you get them
Unless
back
you're
on a
a-
short rest.
elf,
Well,
yeah.
the average folk didn't
Yeah,
get
The average
spell
folk. It's
slots.
a short rest, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so the sentry guy is here.
Yeah, the sentry guy. So because
So-
I don't know if you can see it on the map, but basically right here, that is where the heads are lined up, and so
Okay.
you can see that there's no missing. What they call them, nooks.
Yeah.
What did we call it? Niches. There's no missing. There's no missing head in a niche.
Okay, can I make one suggestion that I would have thought of within 5 minutes of us starting to take this extended rest?
Definitely.
Before we let that disguise spell run out, we should let Eric just walk in the front of the cave to just see if things are still pretty much as we left them.
Sure. Would you like to do that?
Because
Eric?
he can walk in the cave as an orc, and even if the sentry sees him, they won't necessarily freak out. The only other hope would be Sasori to sneak in, but
Yeah, I see what you mean. So
that'd
Eric, do
be
you want to do
hard
that?
do with if the sentry's alert.
Yeah, no, I mean, my disguise self lasts an hour, so I'm happy to, towards the end of that, as the sun's coming up, kind of like before noon, walk in there and see if there's any reaction from that sentry, or
Sure.
how reactive he is.
Just like while you've got 5 minutes left, just
Yeah,
walk in, look either way down the hall maybe, and come back out. See if the sentry's awake, for one thing. That's the main thing I want, is to know if the sentry's awake.
Sure.
Yeah.
You head in, Eric, and you look towards that center niche, looking at the orc head that filled the empty void, and you see it's now mimicking a position of rigor mortis, like jaw twisted to the right, tongue sticking out, and eyes kind of bugged out. And then when you come in, it blows raspberries at you, and then it speaks something in orc you don't understand.
I'll just grunt at him and "Ah!"
Yeah, sir.
Much better.
Yeah.
And I'll just keep walking.
That's how Tim addresses his other lumberjacks in the
Give me
early
a-
morning.
Give me a deception. Give me a deception, Tim.
Yeah.
Do I recognize what he said?
No, this was you were all outside of the cave. And Tim,
Very deceptive.
the head gives you like a the hell's your problem look.
Well, just
The hell.
He said something very unsightly about his sister. That wasn't
Yeah.
cool.
You know, it's kind of shrugging and come and say, it's been a long day.
In common?
Let's speak
Okay.
Orcish.
All right.
Don't
But you say
anything. They're orcs. Right.
Well, the last thing I said didn't go over real well, so I don't know.
All right, so where do you go first?
I just want to look, I don't want to go any further. I want to look just left and right and see what I can make out.
Okay, to the left, you see the banquet hall. Yeah, it's people are filtered out of it. There are a handful of orcs here. I think you could see maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Some of them are actually, you can tell they've fallen asleep at the table.
Nice.
And then some of them, maybe 3 or 4 of them, are doing their very best to like pick any flesh off of the bones that you now have heard have been human flesh. You can actually see the body parts kind of do resemble human body parts. The
Wait.
eastern room, the guard room, there are 3 orcs in there, and they are all seated leisurely on their bed pallets, and they seem to be having a conversation in orc. It's quiet, but you can hear that they're speaking.
All right, I'm gonna. Is the sentry's eyes still open, like looking at me? Watching?
Yeah, he's watching you, and he sees you look left and right.
I'm gonna walk up to him and give him the Italian clap on the cheek. Say, "You're a good one." I'm gonna turn around and walk back down. If I
You
get-
hear a snarl as he tries to bite your hand when you reach after him. What's your armor class?
15.
It's gonna miss. He gets a very low roll, but he tries to snap at you, and you could tell he's even though you don't speak orc, he's cursing you out.
You can keep on cursing. I'm gonna keep on walking out of the cave if they'll let me.
Yeah.
Well, I get back to the entrance to the cave and relay all that information, including especially the 3 awake guards to the right and the responsive guard sentry.
That's not what we wanted to happen.
No, it got worse.
But now we know that it can get worse. Before we didn't even know that.
Oh, I
Okay,
was
so you-
pretty sure it
Spike,
could get worse.
Spike broke the door,
You
We like
come.
have-
the cave, and roll in flaming spheres.
Yeah, is there anyone here who could maybe make an illusion or something that could, like, you know, make things seem differently than the way they currently seem?
Tim, an orc comes rushing out. You hear the war cry as he's running at you with a battle axe. You're maybe 10 feet out of the cave at this point, and you hear him, and he turns around. Roll initiative, everybody. You're all in your hiding places still, but Tim is out in the open.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
I want to go get this guy.
Come on.
I'm really hoping this is the one that stuffed me in my face. Tell me it's just for the sake.
No, it's not the one that stuffed you in the face, but this is the one that has you've pissed off with the Italian slap.
It's Fritz with the hardcore
Tim.
roll.
I was wishing you were just gonna flip him the bird and walk out the cave.
The one.
Hey,
He basically did. It's wonderful.
What's the highest number here?
not very high.
17?
No, 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it looks like you're going to go at the same time as this orc. What's your bonus is +2, so you'll go first.
Okay. So, can I get to him?
I would say that you're all lined outside of the cave view, so you're probably within 20 feet of him. To either
Okay.
side of the entrance.
Well, I guess I'm going to charge up and hit him.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
I don't know what else to do.
Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. I've got my my D&D Beyond here. You know what? I think we have to leave the shield behind. I gotta have a quick kill here, so I'm going 2-handed on it.
Okay.
An 11. I am not blessed, and I don't have anything that would help that, so that's probably gonna miss.
Yeah, it's going to miss with an 11. Anything else from you? A bonus action?
You know what? I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna swing at him again.
There you go.
Okay.
That's the hustle.
18.
That'll hit.
Okay, let me come back over to So two-handed, I do 13 points.
Wow. My goodness. You take a hack at this orc, and he's completely, he ran out there thinking he's going to fight one of his fellow orcs, maybe beat him near death. And then all of a sudden, a dwarf rushes out, sideswipes him, and he's hurt. He's hurt, and you could tell that took a lot out of him. He gets to go now at 18 as well. And he's going to call out, ambush! And he swings his great axe at you, Scory. And 11, not going to hit you.
Yep, I'm a 16 now.
Yeah, 11's not going to hit you.
Now it's time for that ground spell.
He is going to, let's see.
I'm last though, initiative 1.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
There's
all
gonna be
he's
more
got.
coming.
He's going to leave the occupied square, though, and rush back into the cave. Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to attack of opportunity him.
Me too. That's me right there.
The tokens don't represent the fight. It's, there's no, yeah.
Was
Is
he
there any
close enough?
chance? Is there any chance Sasori wouldn't be in the front?
Well, you would all have been in the side of the cave entrance.
Would he be close enough to me if he was charging at me that I could get an attack from him?
12. I'm going to miss. I think.
12 is going to miss. Yeah, I'd say Eric, yeah, he was coming up to you, so yeah, sure.
All right, I'll try and do a quarterstaff on him.
There we go.
5 bludgeoning.
Fair enough. That'll take him down.
That's all we need.
Well done.
That'll take him down. So
I'll
the
set
orc,
him up, you knock him down.
Yep.
By the
The
light
orc
of
falls.
Hyperius, Eric.
We still have to
You
get his
got
body out of
more
the way.
coming.
He just yelled ambush. I'm going to grab his ankles immediately and start dragging him out.
Yeah, sounds a good idea.
Gone.
Um,
You drag his body off into the shrubbery.
And I'm going to elbow Sasori and be like, how do you say false alarm in Orcish?
Never mind. Say never mind.
How do you say never mind in Orcish?
Ig ag.
Can I get that phonetically, please?
Ig ag.
Good enough. And I
While
will
they're
stand.
doing that, I want to turn to the cave and yell, send 3 more in Orcish.
Exactly 3. I'm going to frantically grab my shield because I think the moment for the two-handed swing is past.
Get a load of this guy in Orcish.
He's a wise guy, this guy.
Is there seemingly any response from inside the cave?
Yeah. So after a few rounds go by, you can hear the 3 orcs that were to the eastern room. They rush out to the front, and they see you standing there. What do you say, Tim?
Well, wait a minute. We would have gone back to Plan A, where we're on either side of the doorway.
Yeah, that's what I
So
assumed.
they
Yeah.
just see me standing there as an orc.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's what I assumed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's right. Can I echo what Nate said? To the best of my ability to I don't know what he said, and I'm trying to repeat a language. I don't
Lambo la
understand.
guara.
That one.
Medulla
Drop the gesture.
oblongata.
trying to echo the 3 whatever I don't know what he said. So whatever he said, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. Performance.
Okay. This will be entertaining.
Really, really want this moment to turn into me telling him to just open his mouth and I'll shout.
Yes. Yes.
What
like a
was
muppet.
what's the movie with oh my gosh, Father of the Bride, what's the actor?
No.
Steve Martin?
Steve Martin, where he has a big nose and he's got a
Oh,
tells the
Roxanne.
guy how to like woo the girl.
Roxanne. It's a mashup of Cyrano.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
Cyrano,
The movie
yeah.
is Roxanne.
That's what's happening here right now.
If I see Eric open his mouth, I will fill it with Orcish words.
Then I will get a 16 in my performance to play like a ventriloquist dummy.
And you do a great job of it as the orcs look at you and they look a little upset that there's nothing to kill. And they speak out in Orcish and they say, "Next time, be certain." And they walk to the back to their beds.
Before they do, I'll be like, No, you gotta come see this.
Say
And I'll
for-
say it
then-
louder in Orcish.
They stop and they look back and they say, "Don't waste our time."
And I'll just point outside of the cave to the entrance
and then
say
I'll
it again.
And then
Oh, really?
I'll say in Orc, ha! Look at this. That's one tasty animal.
Give me a persuasion check. Are you speaking?
Orc, of course I am. So I get advantage.
He's out of sight, yeah.
Out of
speaking
sight?
Orcish.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Advantage or not? I don't.
Definitely not advantage. I think you're. While you can speak Orc, I feel like it's almost like a native speaker can tell when somebody's not from there, right? Like you can.
Oof.
23.
Maybe not this time.
I'm sure they
His
buy it.
Orcish Case Chaos accent is so good.
From
tasty
the
animal.
northern region, the vineyard region. Gotcha. So you
You got to make sure
23.
the altitude is correct because it really changes the flavor of the animal.
So let's position ourselves because this is going to be harder with 3 people. So move yourselves on the map.
Well, I think I
guess I'd
think
be
the plan
standing-
was for Barrick and I to be right
Out of
outside
sight.
to either side, so we could roll in and be the front line.
Let's do
Yeah.
this. Let's move your
I'll keep standing
tokens
right where
around.
I'm standing because I'm in the front of the cave.
Wait, so are we supposed to go there,
Nope, doesn't
or are
matter.
we going to let them come out between us?
Yeah, that's where I'm seeing you all, and maybe Fritz would be here, and Eric, you'd be in sight. Okay,
Yeah, looks good.
right? Like something like that. Is that what we're going for?
Sure.
Poor Bob.
Yes.
The weird thing is with the lighting, we can't see inside the cave now.
Well,
I kind of
you
just
are.
dragged my token there for a second.
Yeah,
See
you could
it.
drag your token over and see. Yeah.
We
So-
know they're right in front of us. I mean, it's
Yeah, they're right in front of you. Yeah.
Theater
Okay.
of the mind.
So let's begin. Let's go to. We can keep. Well, no, actually, I know you all want the probably better initiative rolls here. Let's
Worse.
yeah, let's give me new initiative rolls here because this is a new.
Heck
combat.
yes.
Nice.
Oh, sure. I get an 18 initiative, and you want to re-roll it. I get a 1 initiative. You want to keep it for a week.
Where's Shorembo and
They're
the rest
there.
of them?
They're out of sight.
I told Rochambeau to cook us up some grub after we do some orc killing.
That's what smells so good. It's Rochambeau's good.
Yeah.
Of course.
He's an animal, all right.
6.
That was terrible.
Let's see here. So I've got Scory at 6. I've got Fritz at 10. Uhla. I've got Hieronymus at 15. I've got Sasori at 10. I'm assuming Sasori is going to go first because you have a higher initiative. And
Yes,
then...
I feel like Uhla is actually 12 with Chris. You clicked it
Oh,
twice.
Chris.
Fritz, you clicked it twice or what?
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
any
you clicked
text
it twice.
modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
the first one didn't roll out for some reason.
I
So,
see it here. I see it here.
you want
Yeah.
to go with 12? I'll take it.
We'll go with the 12,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm at 14.
And Barrack at 14, yep.
I feel like
Eric,
this is one of
what'd
those
you get?
moments in a video game where like
4.
you're like
4?
way too underleveled to kill the bad guys, so you just keep calling. You just keep like aggroing like
Hieronymus.
2 or 3 at a
Oh,
time.
yeah, you pull
Yeah.
them out 2 at a time.
I was got 15.
We call that an LOS poll.
So they don't spot us yet, right?
I mean, they are aware
They
that
clearly see
Eric
me, yeah.
and other voices are coming from outside, so you're not going to be catching them by surprise, and they're
Okay.
ready for fighting. But they don't see you at your spot, correct?
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
They thought there was a delicious animal.
Can I see one from where I am right here?
We'll say that you're hiding, so yeah, you can like peer out of your hiding spot to see one. I'd say if you're really trying to stay out of sight, though, no, you wouldn't see them until they come directly out. If you want to wait for them to come out, you can.
I'm
and
gonna
ready in
I'm gonna
action.
just throw a firebolt at one of them.
Okay, so
Oh,
yeah, you'd have to
ready
move into sight and make an attack.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna wait.
Well, you could ready in action until they come
yeah,
out.
I'm gonna ready a firebolt for when they for when they engage someone in front of me. I don't want to put myself
Okay.
all my hit points up there.
That's
I don't
fine.
want to get scratched. I don't want to scratch the buff out of my new hit points.
I'll stand behind you with my axe.
Barrack is up next, and then we've got Uhla on deck.
Wait, with a 4, I'm up next.
Barrack.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
inside, right?
I heard the same thing. My bad. I'm gonna
Microphone,
go.
Nate. Microphone.
Yeah, your mic.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I was laughing hysterically. This whole interaction is just getting me.
It is
I'm
good.
gonna
It's getting good.
sprint right up next to Eric. Right? Are they next to Eric or just close to him?
They are coming out of the cave 10 feet away from him.
Nice. And I say, get a whiff of this, and I swing my warhammer at him. Because we called him out here to smell stuff. Apparently that didn't land as well as it did in my mind. Yeah, warhammer 17. Max damage. We're gonna hit him for 11 as I come up and uppercut him with a good old warhammer.
Gotcha. Nice.
Did you step
Alright.
into the cave to do that?
It's going to be when they walk out, right, I assume?
I mean, yeah, wherever it falls on my turn, wherever they are. My understanding was they were
Yeah, we want them to
walking
come
right up
out.
to Eric,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
So
Hold on, let me switch one thing here for you to see. This might be better here. Let's do this. Just trying
you want to do a ravine fight?
No.
Ah.
This is what I want to do. Watch this.
I'm excited.
There you go. How's that? Better?
Nothing changed for me.
Nothing changed.
No, look at zoom.
Yeah, it's just it's
Oh.
tiny, but it's something.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, I'll
That's
pin
good.
that. Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
Yep. You can pin the video and
Yeah, that's
make it
perfect.
big.
Okay.
So
they've
what we'll
come
do
up
is
now.
that's what
let's
happened.
go.
So the
Yeah.
orcs are here. When they become visible, you swing with your hammer, and then Chris,
I would
you're
even
ready to
step
action
over
block.
one to the left, Bob.
Move yourself. Yes.
Will do.
Chris, your ready to action goes off as the one orc gets smacked with the hammer.
Here it is.
Boom shakalaka.
Uh,
Oh, no!
12.
Not gonna hit. Unfortunately, we know the number. It's a lucky 13.
Sorry.
All right, so you swing, hit him in the face with the hammer. He's clearly upset at this point. The other two orcs rush to help. This one will go here. There's actually no room for the other ones to go, so this one will, concerned, run back into the room.
Oh,
Exactly.
I say
what
too
we
afraid of the
want.
Dawnbringer.
And then
Sorry.
the other two we're gonna attack. Let's see here. Who do we want to attack? One on Barrack, one on Eric. Not Eric, sorry. You're in orc form, aren't you?
Yeah.
Two on Barrack.
Oh,
I'll
Two on
protect
Barrack.
Eric.
Nope, two on Barrack.
they're not attacking Eric.
I will not defend him. Wait, he's still in orc form?
He's still
I
a-
thought that was an hour, and didn't we do a short rest?
No,
We did
no,
a short rest. A short rest for us is only 15 minutes, but this was
Never
done
mind. Let's keep
towards
going.
the end. Yeah.
Bring it on.
14 to hit you, Barrack. That's not gonna.
Nope.
And an 18.
An 18 will hit.
12 slashing damage.
That is a bummer. Just a big bummer.
All right, that's the orcs' turn. These orcs are getting angry. They're snarling and spitting on you and yelling out, "Intruders!" And they're swinging these great axes around. We go to Uhla and then Sasori on deck.
All right, let's what do you guys think? I think spike growth time.
Spike growth.
Yeah, fill that hallway with spike growth.
So I'm just gonna toss it up there.
Eric's deep
Uh,
voice might even break when he's jealous.
You want to move
Spike
out
growth.
and
Yeah,
toss it
so-
up here. I know you're not close to the orc. You'd be back more, but we're going to toss it in the hallway.
Yeah, I'll toss it all the way up there.
All right, let's put a shape here for you. It's 20 feet by 20 feet. So it's like this big. And where do you want it?
That's good.
Hold on.
I
Oh,
think
you want
that's
it-
a pretty good spot right there.
I
As
can't
is.
imagine a better spot than that.
Yeah, that looks
perfect.
good.
Okay, you can move your token back. No worries.
Yeah, I just had
So
to
you're
move to
just
the light.
centering it on the corner there.
Like this.
Just centering it right. No. Where you had it
It was
before.
perfect where it was.
Oh,
There, perfect.
I see.
Yeah,
You're
good.
centering it on the corner. Gotcha. Okay, perfect. All right, so there you go. And then we go to Sasori and Scory on deck.
Nothing is happening to that one character, the one orc that just ran through the spike growth. I don't see anything.
There is no orc in the spike growth.
So he disappeared completely.
Oh,
Well,
that
he
one
ran
died.
into the cave on his turn. Yes.
That one died.
He got away before we got anything done about it.
Mhm.
That was the one I was going to chase after. I didn't realize it had that much.
Yeah, you don't want to do that now.
All right. I stand on the body of a friend. I can't. From my view, I can't see anything. I feel like I can't even attack anything unless I'm like standing on top of someone's face.
You can do that actually, as long as you don't end your move on them.
Okay, so I'm going to run across and attack the first orc I can see.
Mhm.
Running and trying to attack to use my swashbuckler feat for the first time,
Nice.
where if I attack them, they can't get an opportunity. That's not going to work very well. That's a 5. That'll miss. Offhand attack.
15. That should do it. Yep.
Lefty,
Righty.
righty.
Lefty, righty, upside down, inside
What just
out.
happened there?
Yeah, so that'll be 4 piercing damage, 7 on the sneak attack, and then they can't take an attack of opportunity on me as
Gotcha.
I continue to move through,
Mhm.
and then leave their range, but still maintain the range of the second character.
Gotcha. Okay. I know Uhla's not actually there either, so we can move Uhla to here. Because Uhla was actually just in the way this is happening, you're way behind the close combat. So we
Okay.
go to Scory, and then Eric's on deck.
Can I smack that one that's in the diagonal to me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's what's in order here. So
I need your shield, brother.
I know, but there's this dumb orc that's not fighting for either side in the way.
The other orcs
He's
are
not
probably
very
like,
well spoken, but he's in the way.
the other orcs are probably like, why isn't he getting hit?
Oh, hey.
Oh, look at this. Coming in. 25
There we go.
critical hit.
There it is.
Okay, now watch me roll my 3. Yes!
Yes!
Critical damage 2.
Wait, did you really only roll?
Wait, I rolled. Hold it. What the heck? Something weird is going on with D&D Beyond. I think
It
it's
rolled
8.
a 6 and then a 2.
It rolled the 6 and then
Yeah.
the 2 below is the critical damage, so it's a total of 8.
8.
That is
Wow.
brutal.
It's still good enough to kill the orc, but still, that's bad, yeah.
The 5e rules on criticals are very
Step into his spot, brother.
Sure.
You stand over the corpse of the...
I guess, because
Of your
my
enemy.
buddy said that was a good idea.
There you go.
Well, as soon as the other one's gone, that's where I'm moving.
Okay.
Eric's on next, and then top of the order, Hieronymus.
I figure we are the cork to this wine bottle of a cave.
And we're a very flimsy little one hit point at 4th level cork.
Yep. Eric, what you got?
I'm gonna reach out and try and touch the one in front of you with a inflict wounds spell.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Does a 15 hit?
Oh.
Yeah, and you annihilate this orc. My god.
Holy
Oh,
moly.
yeah. Okay, so I got this all planned out in my head. I want to grab onto his orc skull and hold it with my orc hands and look at him like Ghost Rider. And as my orcish form drops, he just sees the light leave his eyes, and he sees in front of him a human wearing a skull mask.
Eric
Wow.
Lavernus.
Weirdo.
Eric and Lavernus.
You
Killing
tricky-
orcs and taking names. The mod of orcs to kill.
Tricky MFer.
Barrick and Scory, since you're closest to Eric, you look, and as he's holding that orc's head, and Eric, are you like reveling in this in any way?
Oh, I'm absolutely reveling in this.
You can see that actually he looks slightly different to you. Eric, what color would your skin be at this point?
Probably a like. Normally, I'm like not super pale, but like like a relatively fair skin. And as I'm casting this, and my orc form drops, it's kind of like a lightish purple hue around me. The same as like when the flames engulf me when I turn my orc form. It's the same kind of purplish afterglow as my orc form drops. I'm casting this spell.
It freaks you out a bit. It doesn't look like the typical Eric Lavernus you've seen. And then the spell ends, and he reverts back to normal. The orc is dead, clearly.
Bob, do I see anything like God related in that?
Give me a religion
related
check.
to his god?
After combat, maybe you can think about this and give me a religion check. But
Sure.
in the moment, you might not have the time to think.
Sure. I'll keep whatever this rolls.
Yeah, 14 sounds good. All right,
Okay.
so now we go to top of the order, Hieronymus. I don't know what else there would be to do at this point unless you're going to travel over the spike growth.
He's gonna just hold.
Yeah.
Not much.
You hear some rumblings in the caves, shouts. A couple more orcs are definitely shouting than the first one. What are you doing now?
What are they saying?
Attacks. We're under attack. We're under ambush. Gather the men.
Let's just hold them out. Let's wait.
That one knows we're here.
I think they all know we're here.
You're getting the rest of
I'll say Mohag, Shorembo, watch the other cave entrances. Make sure we're not being flanked.
You got it, boss. Show Rembo takes off, pots and pans banging around as he
Wait, don't leave.
runs down. No, he's got to get a better vantage. So he's gonna
How far away though? I'm concerned about Show.
go maybe like no more than like 30, 40 feet.
Okay.
He's
As long
gonna
as I
kind of
can
go
get to
into
him in
the
one move.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna go too far away from you. And then
Mohag can go to
Mohag-
the other side of the ravine.
Mohag says, I don't know if we should really be trying to fight a full force horde of
I'll look and
orcs. Maybe we
snarl
should.
at him.
Or we should. I don't know. It's up to you all. I'm
don't-
ready
I
to
don't
willing to
think
give
you have a
my
choice.
blade and my blood.
Good.
He also starts to move further away from the cave entrance towards Shorembo.
You better protect him, Mohag.
Of course. That's what my friends all call me, the Protector.
I'd like to meet one.
Oh,
You know, of your friends.
if an orc doesn't kill you, I might.
We're a cheery group.
It's a lot of beef.
Okay. So what are we doing now? You hear orcs massing inside the cave.
How
do
long
we
does
got?
that spell last?
Spike
wait a minute.
growth.
Like growth, enough
Look it up.
time. I'll check it.
Okay,
It's like a
look it
minute
up.
or two.
I don't know. We're just trying to get like one rounded and kill like 2 orcs before we run, or should we just run now? Like, what's the deal?
Well, they're not going to be able to get to us across that spike growth until they've got a layer of orc bodies on it.
Oh, 10 minutes. So, I mean, eternity. Combat
Right.
for eternity.
Oh, okay, but we're about to fall out of combat here.
So then we got 10 minutes.
Okay.
Are we trying to like kill a couple, or are we trying to like?
I'd like to stay as long as we
Yeah.
can before we have to leave.
Let's see what happens. We got
Yeah, we're
A few
we
minutes.
got some nasty boom here, all lined up, ready.
John
do.
be damned.
Fully
Sasori is ready to get some body count.
okay.
So,
I
We'll say a minute goes by. You can definitely hear the shouts and the battle cries of the orcs that seem to be readying themselves.
does it
But
seem
no
to be-
orc has made themselves visible from the cave entrance. Sho Rembo calls up to Barrick. Barrick, I think we've got a problem coming. Look over there. And while it's not visible from your vantage point, closer to the cave entrance here, there is another cave entrance right here.
Oh, shuckers.
right there, and orcs
Yeah.
begin to pile out of it in full war brigade.
How many?
Oh.
Well, at the none of you,
Rochambeau, how many?
none of you can actually see, but Show Rembo calls out to you, and he's like, "Hold on, I'll tell you." And you see him, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Just an estimate line.
It's
6,
too many. We need to go.
7. Did I say 5, 6, a
I
lot,
will-
a lot of them. They're
I'm
coming.
picking up Hieronymus and running.
Okay.
We're not even.
And
gonna-
I will run and grab Shorembo, and I'm doing my Rochambeau, Hieronymus, big run.
Oh, Jesus.
Roshembonimus.
Love it.
Roshembonimus.
It's my favorite run.
All right, so there are, when you get to the bottom of the ravine, you can see there are plenty of orcs piling out. Dozens, but not like as much as came out to chase you before. Before, when it was last night, there were plenty more orcs willing to ready to come out. Obviously, they had a party and stuff like that. So, but there are dozens of them heading out. More are filing out. It's just taking a little bit longer. And they're looking at you from the other end of the ravine as you walk towards the eastern end.
Are we running?
Well,
You could tell me, but
I will
Either
say,
way.
it seems the Ascended One has deemed that we return to the keep before we continue.
well, either way, decision you make, whatever decision you make, we obviously will have to play it out next time because we're coming to the end of the session here. But we can think about it. We can mull it over for a couple of days, and you let me know what you want to do. But there are plenty of orcs coming out of this cave entrance, and they're ready for a fight. But it's up to you. So we'll pause here. I'm going to switch over to our other view. We'll see what the group does between now and 2 weeks from now when we get to our 1-year anniversary episode, episode 25. It'll probably be labeled Orc Cave Part 2, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Well, let's see. What chat? Tell us. What should they be doing here? What would you do if you were a part of this party? And if you're watching this after the live stream, comment down below and let us know what you would have done in this situation. And don't forget, everybody, you should absolutely watch all the other parts of this series. Catch up on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't done so already. And yeah, join the Discord down below, as well as you can see all the links for supporting the channel if you'd like to do so more directly. Anything else from you guys?
I think we're in a good decision place.
Yeah.
We're killing it. There's no dead children today. We're in good shape.
Exactly where we were 2 weeks ago.
With
I like
less
that.
dead kids.
I like that, Tim. Not a child killed today. Success.
Yep. No,
Give it a
no,
big sign. This many
no
days.
humanoid
without a dead
children were
child.
killed. All right, everybody.
Have a
Well,
talk.
that's it for us. Thank you for watching our very special Keep on the Borderlands episode 24. We'll be back in 2 weeks on the 23rd, and we'll see you on the tabletop. Have a great
Good night,
night,
everyone.
everybody.
Night, guys.
All right, guys. Good night. Good night.